Welcome back.
Oh,
It's
fucking
been
hell.
You
a.
mean we're not a bunch of clowns?
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hot minute since we've played this game. Unfortunately, last week I had some issues where I had work stuff. Let's hopefully this week we don't have the same issues. Fucking fingers crossed. And I had a trip, so
Friggin' Aussies.
you know, I don't think it was their fault,
No.
but it was definitely not fun. Yeah, so we're here, we're having fun, we're having a good time. Last I recall, our team made a trip to Castle Umbera. They had spoken with the leaders of the organization, of which Artemis finds himself a part of, the Eyes of Bethra. They found some information, though not all of it was information that was particularly relevant, though it was useful. They left and are now seeking to return to Varus's home, to the small village of Moon's Run. In a bid for
I
revenge.
can't remember.
In a bid for...
What was the reason we had for that?
That's a good question.
Just because.
Just cause.
Yeah,
It was...
we're heading up that way, so might as well fucking finish it.
Yeah. He wanted to head up to Moon's Run to, at the very least, confront the issues that have been seemingly piling up.
And before, for whatever reason, they have pet pit fiends.
Well,
Well, you know.
just one or two, not too many. But on your way between the city of Rinsan and Cliff, you guys managed to make some purchases in the city of Rinsan, a little bit of a illegal, outlawish kind of pirate sanctuary before making your way to the city of Cliff, of which you had left, unfortunately, in a bit of a tumultuous, not great state.
Tumultuous?
That's the one, tumultuous. Yeah,
Tumultuous,
words.
turbulent.
Yeah, that's the one. But about halfway through, you guys found a very strange dwarvish man who seemed to have believed it was still the year 1400 or something, and was making very weird claims. After telling him some information, he seemingly went into a bit of a catatonic, shock-induced state, and you've carried him with you so far as you headed towards the city of Cliff. You guys made it to Cliff, and some of you decided to go investigate while some of you remained at the cart, and you heard some wild, scrunching, weird sounds and things within the city, so you decided to investigate. I believe that is where we left off.
The reason we went into town was more so it was eerily quiet, and then once we got further in, we started hearing animal noises.
Yes, it was, as you guys had approached the city, there was the stench of death, and seemingly the scratching and rough movements of non-humanoids, at the very least, from the best that you could tell. I'm going to move you guys to the edge of this map. Actually, can you guys see? You can. I'm going to turn this so you guys can't see. Where's the lighting? Definition. Boom. Okay, so who was actually at the edge of town? I can't remember.
I am the only one
Varus.
outside of town.
So Varus is the only one who's not there. Excellent.
Me and the dwarf.
Well, the dwarf's like semi-conscious in the cart, like, doing his own thing. But the rest of you, let's switch over to this.
You rolled a lot of dice, Jake.
Don't worry about it. As you guys approach the edge of town, you realize very much that there is some sort of sound, some sort of weird kind of thing that is happening within. You don't, at your current distance from the edge of town, you can't really see anything, nor have you noticed anything strange. But I'm going to put you guys on the map, and I'm going to put Varus here as well, just so he can see.
Oh boy. I love being able to see.
Mm-hmm. But as you guys as I had mentioned previously, there is the smell of just rotting and decaying flesh And distinctively, other than that, there is no sounds, nothing from birds, nothing from wild animals, no barking, whining from wild dogs, or the scratching or flight of birds. But there is movement.
And
And kind of glancing around, there's just a thin layer of dust that seems to have settled over the road of which you kind of find yourselves wandering towards. There seems to be something in town. Do you wish to pursue it further?
yeah. Okay. We have to take care of these monsters. These used to be villagers. Saw them. We met some of them. We have to let them rest, please. We have to take-
Question, Jake. I'm pretty sure it got asked last time, but what does it look like happened to villagers? I was under the impression that like they had been executed in the streets.
There are. In front of you, in some of the areas that you can see, there were a bunch of just like piled up bodies in random places. And that was probably where the smell of rotting flesh and kind of things came from.
I'm with Vaerun on this one. It's not right to just leave people like this.
I feel like this is our fault. We could have prevented this. We should have prevented this. But look at them.
What more could we have done? We tried to chase down bloody assassins. And it seemed like things might be all right. Everyone seemed to be coming together. What happened?
Yeah, we shouldn't blame ourselves for this.
Whatever it is, we need to get whatever is scavenging through these corpses out of here.
Okay. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Maybe you could grab Varus. We can all take them together.
I mean, I could get Varus's attention.
We have a sending stone.
Oh, yeah, we have that. Yeah, of course, that's what I meant. Artemis says as he stops, like, having thunderous energy surrounding his blade. And puts it away.
Puts away the Roman candle.
All right. So who's using the sending stone?
Do
Everyone
that.
got it.
What do you say?
Does
has
Vestelle have it? Or
I don't think I have it.
I think we handed it off back when we were at whatever city that was.
I know
Well,
Varus
Vince
still
thought we
has
did
one.
something with it.
I don't know who.
Varus has one.
I think Darcy
and
has the
then-
other one, right?
Varus
Right.
will always have one.
Right,
Varus has one?
I do have
Yeah.
the other one.
Okay.
Darcy will pull out the sending stone. Just Varus, I know you were pretty adamant about not coming back to the town, but everything's dead, and there's something nasty sounding that seems to be scavenging off their bodies. Could you please come and help us get rid of them so we can at least bury these people?
What do you want to do about the dwarf?
He's not screaming right now, is he?
He is not. He is currently like, you can't tell if he's conscious or semi-conscious or what, but he's like just lying still, looking upwards. His eyes fluttering open every once in a while, but not necessarily fully aware.
He's conscious, technically.
So long as he's breathing, he's fine.
All right. Whatever. I will head inside, I suppose.
All right.
Side question: did we? I'll kind of say to everyone: did we? How can I put this? Did we feed Varus before we got here?
No, because he said he wasn't going to come in.
Yep.
We do daily feedings? Not really, right?
I'm sorry. When he doesn't remind me, I forget.
Who's on Varus duty today?
As Varus gets
Maybe
closer,
not.
I will need all of you to give me a stealth check.
Alright, who didn't take a shower today?
Me too.
Yes.
The last one who didn't take a shower was Varus.
Yeah,
Or the
that's true.
Yep.
That's true, actually. Although the answer seems to be you.
Okay.
Didn't take a shower so I could blend in with the environment, you know?
I got too clean.
I mean, I'm not. Give me a
Used
second.
too much soap. Lavender scented.
All the good stuff.
There's a reason you're not supposed to go shower before hunting.
Vaerun, do you have your stealth?
Yeah, but I wasn't connected. Something's wrong with my internet.
This fucking guy.
I might need to restart it once we get into combat. Wait a sec. I know I got us into this, but I will totally be here to get us out, maybe.
Me and Vestelle are just currently walking through like a yard that has nothing but broken glass in it.
Man, this ground is crunchy.
Well, we're walking on a very distinctive layer of coal dust, so
Damn.
Coal dust is actually sound dampening. It definitely doesn't amplify the sound, that's for sure.
Which is amazing that we're still rolling that one.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Lyra, Varus, even Darcy, you guys are doing alright. You're just kind of like sitting there quietly. Varus, you're approaching, very much used to your, just quiet stepping, making sure that you're not making any noise or attracting any attention.
Just let me know when I get the blood. Just let me know.
As you approach the edge of town, you do see a couple of corpses and some blood, although very much dried and not necessarily in a state. So I will give you a save with advantage.
Oh boy. Let me just make sure, by the way. Okay. So, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I guarantee I will have to make the save, but I just want to clarify. It's when someone takes damage, if someone dies, or blood is drawn. So this counts technically.
Technically.
Okay. Just making
Very technically.
sure. Okay, and it's a shift, right?
Mhm.
See if he
well,
likes
at least
for
he'll
example.
go for a corpse.
Wait, whose blood?
Nah. I'm
He doesn't
good.
like crunchy blood, it would seem.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's okay. But you approach the rest of the party before you very much see that Vestelle kind of like leaning against the side of the house. It seems that because of the disrepair and kind of neglect it's seen in the last couple of days, the wooden beam isn't as strong as she thought, as it cracks ever so slightly underneath her weight.
Shit.
Before Artemis does something very similar, and is as he leans forward, like a bit of dried grass kind of snaps underneath his foot.
Varus moves away from them.
Varus sees them and goes, nope. It goes
I look-
the other way.
I look
I'm
at
not going
the
to lie,
building.
with the nat 1, as you begin describing that, I thought Vestelle was going to go through the wall of the house.
I was thinking
As
about it,
a-
but then I was like, nah.
As
I
the
just
still
go-
like kind of cracks part of the structure, I'm just like, that's not very safe for a building structure. I feel the architects should be ashamed.
Artemis, Vestelle, the two of you hear before something seems to scuttle away.
Way. Okay.
And
Think
that low kind of guttural growl now begins to kind of echo through the town. And
Now all
you
kinds
hear
of over here.
dozens of other ones pop up.
I think I've made my way behind here. I'll just kind of go, well, that's not good.
Not good, no.
Varus, you notice 3 points appear very almost like simultaneously. 3 creatures. Let me reveal these.
Ah, lovely.
Oh,
Ah, lovely.
As you and only you glance over the rooftops and you see the tops of what appear to be these kind of bald, almost like wretched and undead and disgusting kind of like filthy heads that pop up over the top, these almost glossed over eyes that seems to have a strange bit of intelligence just behind them, and they're just all 3 pairs are staring at you guys. They don't seem to have realized that you've caught on.
I think I'll just lean down and whisper to. I assume I can tell that the 3 of us here, minus Vaerun, are the most stealthy. I
Yes.
just kind of whisper to the 2 other people. We've got company on the rooftops. I'd be careful if I were you. And I just kind of quietly, hopefully maintaining my stealth, kind of move behind the building, like out back and around if I can.
For you, that shouldn't be any issues.
So I think you try to get like here,
Mm-hmm.
but not get on top yet.
this is where my issue arises, and that most of my spells affect humanoids only.
You see another one as you kind of round up over the edge, as this creature on all 4s is just like bits of blood and strange bits of tissue kind of coming out of its mouth. It's slowly approaching on all 4s. Seemingly trying to be stealthy.
Uh-huh. I will whisper into the sending stone. We've got a 4th coming from the alleyway behind this building that you are at. Let them know,
Wait, what do you mean
please.
fourth? Like you knew there was more before?
Yeah, there's 3 on the rooftops.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, it's,
Let Artemis and her know, please.
Darcy will look over to Artemis and Vestelle and try to pantomime that there's 4 on the roof.
Well, I said 3 on the roof, 1 in the alley.
Darcy heard 4 and he heard roofs. So he's
See?
Artemis just kind of turns, kind of. Well, what do you think he's saying?
Give me an intelligence check.
I'm gonna give a performance check.
Yes,
as well.
please. Okay, 12. 18.
Hey!
Intelligence?
We'll say that the 18 is enough to interpret the 12. From the best that you can tell from Darcy's miming, Artemis, there seems to be at least a few enemies on nearby roofs, or at the very like something nearby roofs, though you can't tell exactly what he means.
Jake, am I able to see these ones?
At this point, what's your passive perception?
Not good.
No.
10.
Varus, being on the other side of the building, would also not be able to see them.
Yeah, obvious.
How
You
about
guys-
Vaerun?
you guys can see.
Do you have a passive perception of 17 or higher, Vaerun?
Okay.
I think Kay might have
Well,
gotten
Yeah.
disconnected.
his
again.
internet's
Guys,
dying.
he's not even in the game again.
Okay, let me double click him. Let's see,
Also,
perception.
it's daytime, so Lyra should be able to see.
Oh,
Can't, it's literally darkness.
sorry. It's because I have token vision turned on, and I didn't know of a way to like limit your sight range without turning on token vision.
Just to give her 60.
Oh,
right?
now we know there's ghouls, so...
Oh well, there you go.
Oh,
Okay.
You guys, none of you can see that one.
yeah.
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 Oh,
Okay.
fuck it. I'll just make them all uninvisible.
Oh,
Oh.
boy. Are you guys sure we should really be here?
You know, maybe it's not our problem.
Roach, I've been compromised.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, what you guys do? Because I'm just waiting until somebody does something.
Wait, why am I not full HP?
That's
a
a
good
you question.
I don't know.
I'm just going to, seeing how many there are. Well, we can't see how many there are, but
You know, there might be 3.
yeah, we know there's a handful at the very least. I will, as we're kind of sitting here, I'll kind of draw both my blades very slowly and just cast. Let's see.
Yep. And Vaerun would say, just like very quietly, or try to be very quietly. Oh shit, guys! There's more.
How many more?
A lot more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast mirror image on myself.
So what I'm going to do?
Going to say to the sentence.
Yeah.
Forest, there's a lot more.
What I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually move you guys so you're not at the edge of the map, just to make it a little bit easier to like manage this entire thing.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I will say Varus is here.
Oh,
this guy is here. This guy is here.
Okay.
This guy would be approaching. Sorry, this guy would be like here. This guy would be here. This guy would be
Then
here.
I think like here-ish behind this building.
Yeah.
As opposed to being just out in the open.
Yeah, like over here probably.
This guy was on the roof. This guy was in the building here.
Yeah, I mean, we're all trying to be sneaky, even though we failed.
Yeah, Vaerun would probably be there. Lyra would probably be over here. Just going off of like the stealth checks we had.
Yes. And yeah, it's quite something.
Oh yes, yes it is.
As you guys are kind of just there, sitting there, holding your breaths, trying your best to blend in. What are you doing? Is anybody going to do something?
I was gonna cast mirror image.
Okay, Artemis.
I am going to cast invisibility on myself, Lyra, and Vaerun.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait. You, Jesus, all 3?
Actually, wait. Fuck. Invisibility was originally a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can only cast on 1 additional target at your current level.
Yeah, no. Sorry. I don't know why. Oh, no, that's next level. Fuck.
Yeah.
Next level I can do that. I'm gonna get Lyra.
Okay, you and Lyra are now, boom, invisible. As soon as the 2 of you go invisible and Artemis casts his spell, they decide it's a good time to, initiate.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the invisibility? There it is. Boom. There you go. You are now freaking invisible. Kaboom.
Oh, that looks dope.
Cool.
All right.
Well, Vestelle, you ready to test some of those potions again?
Oh, heck
Boy,
yeah.
howdy, I sure am.
Well, good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
I've rolled initiative for all of them. I need you guys all to roll me initiative as well.
Oh boy.
I'm never works out for me. Come on.
Fuck.
I'm
Oh,
slow.
thank
bad.
God
I'm
I'm
okay with that.
invisible. It's okay.
Always last.
You are.
Always.
Me and Artemis, the speedy boys.
Yeah, you're both the ones with alert, so.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I eventually get to add my charisma onto that.
All right.
Yeah.
Since
Fuck you.
everyone has rolled
Fuck
that.
you.
It's in an AoE, so everyone around me will get
The
it.
mental gas.
The first
Good,
to
good.
initiate and begin to act, Varus, you realize they all kind of like spring into action as a roar from a much creature, like a low guttural roar, seems to come from behind one of the other buildings on the far side of the plaza, and all of a sudden realize, oh shit, it's go time. You are the first to act.
I can obviously see this guy here, correct?
Yes, you can.
I'm still hit. I will take out my short bow and I will shoot him. And I will use my bonus action to hide again.
Go for it.
I will use my bonus action to shoot him with advantage. So 18 damage.
18 damage.
It is obviously not a magical short bow, it's just a normal short bow.
Okay. That's fine. It does the full 18.
Lovely. And then I will just kind of like push back further into the forest-ish and just kind of hide again.
All right.
Or try to, at least, I guess I should say.
Give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
From the best that you can tell, you've disappeared into the foliage as this singular arrow shoots out from the darkness, strikes it on the side. You can see large amounts of like this weird black-blue blood expunge out of its neck, and it looks around confused and makes before you disappear.
And that'll be my turn.
That is the end of your turn. It goes to the ghast, which seemingly
It's a big ass gas.
It's a big ass ghast. And for those of you who are kind of on the other side of the square, you hear this large roar, and then all of a sudden the ground begins to as looking over in the general direction of where the roar came from, this guy fucking blasts through the building.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wait, the invisibility doesn't even matter.
We're fighting the fucking Kool-Aid man.
As
Yeah.
that entire wooden building collapses in on itself, and out of it just comes out this ghast, which screams and starts running over on all fours. You can see that it's significantly larger than any of these creatures that you had seen before. Like, this guy is minimum like 12, 13 feet tall, massive muscles upon its entire body,
Jesus.
and this long, like almost like 6, 7 foot long tongue just dangling out of its mouth. And like strides over. That is, however, an action to dash, so that is the end of its turn. Artemis.
So many
Oh.
ghouls.
Let's see. Well, shit, I accidentally pulled out of this thing, but it's fine. I assume that I can tell that these are obviously undead.
Oh, very much so. Some of them have just like patches of skin and kind of things that are falling off, though no blood shows through. You can see one where its entire arm is like missing from the elbow to the shoulder, but the actual like forearm still seems to function perfectly fine.
Gotcha. Give me one moment. I accidentally clicked one of my save tabs and I have to load back in.
All good?
There are so many ghouls.
So many ghouls.
Like fucking 5 of them get a turn before the rest of us.
The 4 of you are grouped together in the center.
Alright, here I am. Alright, so I am going to, seeing this big boy just kind of, the certified big boy just kind of Kool-Aid man his way on through, I'm going to kind of just casually walk forward, get right behind them so that I'm flanking with Vaerun.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna lay down the 1-2 on this guy.
Go for it.
I'll go ahead and curse him with my bonus action,
Sure.
just to have it out of the way. So let me find where that's at. Hexblade, Hexblade curse. On the big ghast, and then I will go ahead and make an attack at him with advantage.
Go for it. 18 hits.
Alright, and I'll go ahead and I'll just go ahead and use a paladin spell slot as well to smite.
Smoted. Go for it.
Yep. Which I get an extra d8 because it's undead.
Mm-hmm.
So slash roll 3d8. Wow, that's,
That is unfortunate.
Oh.
and that'll be my turn. But
Alright.
it is cursed, and I have 3 of my boys around me because I mirror image. So that'll be it.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. It goes to Supportive Ghoul. Where the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's up here. What's their movement? Theirs is only 30. So he can't get that far, but... Oh, actually, no, he can. He goes, Sorry, let me check his intelligence. Oh, he is actually. Okay. So he's gonna come here.
The smart boy.
That's the end of his turn. This one is going to leap from above. He had seen you guys go invisible, so he's actually going to try and swing at where Darcy is.
Indeed. Oh, so they had passive higher than what they rolled. Because they were the ones that you said were hidden, Darcy and Lyra.
Oh, was Darcy and Lyra hidden? Sorry, let me double check this.
That's what you said.
Darcy, Lyra. Oh, yes. Yeah, you're both actually good. Never mind. It doesn't know you guys are there. So it goes to Vaerun.
Hey.
Which is unfortunate, but
Which is
Hey.
indeed very unfortunate. It's gonna swing.
Don't worry, Vaerun. I will help you when my turn comes around.
It's
I'm
going to
like-
try and claw Vaerun. 18. Does that hit? Okay.
I'm pretty sure Vaerun's AC is 19.
You probably gotta give him
I'm
a
pretty sure
second.
it is 2, but I'm not sure where he is. Are you dead? Kay, did you die? I'll double check his sheet. Yeah, it's 19. He doesn't get hit.
Sorry.
You good, man?
Disconnecting like every minute. I disconnect for like 10 seconds.
You should maybe go
Really?
restart your router.
I just did. I was gone for like
Oof.
5 minutes.
Oh, that's very weird. But it swung, it missed. That's the end of its turn. It goes to this one. Vestelle was absolutely not hidden, and it's coming down to here. Jumping down and swinging. With a claw. 15?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you take 14 points of slashing damage. I need a constitution saving throw. 17. You are not paralyzed, but that is the end of its turn. It goes to the next one. Let's see. It only has 2 targets. So it's coming down to here. Oh, actually, sorry. Can it make this movement? It can. And it will claw. 18. That hits. You take 17 points of slashing damage, and I need another constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Why are they
succeed.
dealing 3d8?
That is the end of your That is the end of your turn. Or sorry, its turn. That is the, it goes to this one, who has seen Artemis join the fray. Is going to jump down here, say hello to him, and going to swing. 19.
Okay, so 2 things. First off, he has to roll a d20 because I have mirror image.
Oh, that is true. D20. 17.
Let me see.
Hit
I
the-
can't
hit
remember
the mirror.
exact number.
I think I has to roll below to 9 or something to hit you, right?
I'm finding out. Let's see. So if you have 3, you must roll a 6 or higher to have the attack target the duplicate.
Okay, so one of your duplicates.
Andy, you're the technically speaking, you're the one that rolls that.
Ah, I got you. Okay.
That's all good for next time. But
Yeah, it's-
one of your duplicates gets slashed into its entire body, glitching out before disappearing into the ether. That is the end of its turn. It goes to Vaerun.
Alright. I will do some blessing
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus action through my abilities.
Bless. Who are you blessing?
How much does it get? 3?
Up to 3.
The 3 I can see.
The 3 that are visible. Fair enough.
And then action, I'll Booming Blade.
Go for
The
it.
big guy. I have to attack.
16? 16 hits. 5 points of damage.
Oh man, I do absolute
and
super minimum
4
damage.
points of thunder. That's not bad. But Artemis, Vaerun, and Vestelle, you guys are now blessed with a plus D4. I don't know where the token is. I can't find the... Is it this one? Ah, there it is. Boom.
That's for attacks and saves, right?
Yes, sir. But, Vaerun, that is the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
All right. Then it goes to Darcy.
All right. There's
Wait, sorry.
still-
1 second.
What?
Bless is an action.
Let me show you. I have an ability. As I said, I have ability to do as a bonus.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Fair
Jesus.
enough. I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Order domain.
Number of times equal to wisdom mod. That's fucking useful.
That's actually really good. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that is the end of your turn. It goes to Darcy.
Yeah, I'm going to shillelagh this one in front of me.
Okay, your invisibility fades, but you have advantage because it does not know you're there. $25 for 6 points. That definitely hits. Bonk! It gets very confused as to where an invisible man appeared out of, but it looks at you now and now has a very much idea of you being existing. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm sorry.
Why do you have the cursed mark on you?
I don't know. It's been on there.
Okay, you shouldn't have that. The big ghoul should have it. It's fine. I'll
You're
fix
the one who was messing with the token.
it. Was I the one who put that on? Okay, my bad.
Probably.
You're cursed.
That is your action, Darcy. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Oh, sorry, bonus action. Wait, what?
No, it's a bonus action to apply it and then smack.
Ah, action to smack. Okay, but I believe that's the end of your turn, unless you wanted to move.
Probably not. I don't know.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. Lyra, you are currently invisible.
I gotta do this thing first.
Oh.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Nothing happens.
Yep. Yeah.
Ooh.
Am I worried? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So can I climb up onto this house that's next to me?
Yes, but you'd have to make a DC 10 athletics check, and it would use up all of your movement.
Oh fuck.
Because it's like a 10, 15 foot tall house, and climbing is like half speed.
But I have 40 feet.
Oh. You would have 10 feet left.
Okay. I will attempt to climb the house.
Give me an athletics check. The DC is 10. You're good. You are now on top of the house. I'll say, yeah, just right where you are.
And if I use any ability, would the invisibility be dispelled?
No, it's only when
if
you
you
attack or cast an offensive spell.
Yes.
So if I use, I'll use my chromatic dragon.
Okay.
And imbue myself with.
What type?
Oh, I guess I don't have anything that's really useful, so let's go with good old fire.
Okay.
And I'll move. I have 10 feet or 5?
10 feet.
Okay, I will. Fuck. No, I'll move here.
Okay.
And
That is the end of your turn. It goes to...
I did this as well, so yeah.
Yes. Sorry, you still have your action.
Can I like ready? So like this, you see I see this thing on the roof. If it walks by me, can I like
Ready and attack against it?
Yeah, like get like a free attack?
Certainly. Okay, so Lyra, you're using your action to ready an attack. All right.
A sneak attack.
Yeah, it goes to Vestelle.
First, I'm going to take my halberd. I'm going to run my hand along the blade and let some of the blood get absorbed into the blade, and I'm going to activate my Rite of the Dawn.
Ooh, that's a spicy 4.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit the this guy in front of me, I guess, towards the bottom
Go for it.
with my halberd.
13 points of slashing damage. Very good.
Is the radiant damage do?
It is doubled. So instead of a d4, I believe it is a 2d4.
It's 2d4, yeah.
Yes. 8. Ooh, max damage. You bonk him, and just with one slash, the entire creature falls apart and just begins to burn from the radiant flames within.
Nice.
Can I use my second attack to hit the guy on
Above.
the other side of me?
Certainly. That one misses, unfortunately.
Okay. Well,
Well, you got a D4. You're blessed.
Oh,
Hold
you
up.
do.
oh,
It doesn't matter.
right.
Its AC is 13.
Oh, hey, there
So
you go.
you would hit.
okay. Hey, let's go.
12
okay.
points of slashing, and roll me the hemocraft die as well. For 4. Ooh, that's barely not enough. As you slash into it, you can see its entire body begin to also start burning, but it's still holding on long enough that it can perhaps last one more turn.
Okay, that's it.
All right, that is the end of your turn. It goes to subsequent ghoul, who is going to take the position of the dead ghoul, and is going to say hello, and is going to swing claws. 13, I believe that misses.
It does miss.
That is the end of its turn. It goes to the other one. This one, seeing an opportunity, is going to not be able to make it there. Instead, he's going to jump down on your head. Land here, and during the jump, is going to make the same attack. 14. Does that miss?
Miss. It does miss.
Oh, it does. Oh, sorry. It has advantage because you're surrounded.
Oh my god.
20?
Yep.
You take 14 points of piercing damage, but you do not have to make a Constitution save. That's the end of its turn. It goes to this one. Where is this one? Oh, it's all the way up here. Holy shit. It's just gonna start sprinting.
So many boys.
Boom. That's the end of its turn. Goes to this one, who saw that there was a Varus here, but doesn't know where he is going to come here and look around for him, completely lost, unknowing that he is right beside him, basically.
Hell yeah.
It's going to go to this one, who is also going to do the same thing. Using an action to dash. Actually, no, sorry, not an action to dash. He's going to come to here. No, here. And is going to make a perception check.
Sure.
Not 20.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, damn, that's a shame.
It's blinded by sand in its eyes. That's the end of its turn. It goes to this one. It's going to action dash all the way up here. That's the end of its turn. It goes to this one, who is going to like run past Lyra. But Lyra, you get an attack against it with advantage. I think he's not here.
Surya did just say they'd be right back.
No.
Oh.
Okay, it will not do that then. See ya. It says hello to where Varus was. That's the end of its turn.
It's too many people.
Varus, it's your turn.
That's just too many people. Obviously this map is not big enough for me to go out and around.
No, unfortunately
but I would
not.
like to do that.
Sure.
So I kind of just want to get over. Well, I meant like down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I just kind of want to get probably here-ish. Obviously, I'm off the map right now, but I want to get here. Short shot from where I'm at with advantage because I still can't see him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be shooting the guy in front. Fuck it.
Go for it.
Fucking.
That
awful.
hits.
Oh, hell yeah. 22.
22 is not enough to kill it. Oh, as you sink that arrow straight into its chest, you didn't quite hit exactly where you wanted. And you could see that this vile kind of liquid pours out of its chest, but it's not dead. It has this like ragged, strange breathing, but you're not really sure if it should be using breathing or...
Yeah.
It's really gross, and the air begins to smell rancid.
Just kind of continue my move and like climb up this tree and go to hide again.
Mm-hmm. Give me a bonus action stealth.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I am fairly confident that they can all see you so well. No. That's the end of your turn, right?
Oh, yeah.
It goes to this bad boy, this bad boy, this very big bad boy. He has multi-attack.
Mr. Goddamn X.
He has multi-attack. First of all, he's going to swing a claw at Artemis.
And say I have to roll d20.
Yes.
So yeah, she does hit me there.
All right. It's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
You take 21 points of slashing damage, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
1 and then con save.
Versus DC 15. Yeah, you can just click your token and then click the save in the claws. Ooh.
Oof.
You are now paralyzed. Because you are paralyzed, it will use its follow-up claw attack on you.
Oh, no.
Roll another d20.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll
Well,
hit me, that's fine.
I don't think it hits
Is
you.
it 15?
15 doesn't hit you, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit me. My AC is like 18 or 19 right now.
It slashes against your armor, even though your entire body feels this a sudden tightening. And you slam into the wall, but you don't take any real substantial damage. But it has one more attack, and it will bite you.
Yeah. Me too.
Alright, here's
What the fuck?
Let's go!
Wait, that modifier is not right.
Oh, well.
Oh man.
I don't think it'll matter.
A two wouldn't hit anyway.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, unless he has a plus 16 to hit, which I would be concerned if he did. He hits my.
That would be very concerning.
No,
He hits my clone though.
He doesn't hit anything.
No,
has to-
technically
No, Artemis. Your
He misses
clones
your
have their
clone.
own AC.
Yeah, he misses your clone as
do
well.
they?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's your clone AC?
What the fuck?
It'd be
It's like 10 plus dex.
yeah, so it'd be 12.
Oh well, he might
Sorry,
not
is
miss
this
your
right?
clone.
Oh, there we go. Now that's right. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't set as proficient before.
Well, the thing is, Andrew, he still rolled a 2.
Yeah, he rolled double 2s, so it doesn't matter. It was a plus 7, so it would have been a 9. Pretty
If
sure
the
that misses.
modifier were right, it would be a 9.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
We're good then.
Yep. It can't do anything else. That's the end of his turn. Artemis, you are paralyzed, but also you are affected by its stench. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. This is a DC of 15.
Doesn't the paralysis also have a con save? At the
Yes.
end of his turn?
That's at the end of his turn.
Yes.
So-
you add a d4.
You are poisoned unless you get a 4.
It's not letting me roll it. Hold on. Flash roll 1d4. Okay,
No.
whatever.
You are poisoned until the beginning of your next turn, so it actually doesn't even affect you. At the end of your turn, roll me another con save against the paralysis. The DC is also 15.
Another con save.
Oh, you don't even need bless. You are no longer paralyzed.
Thank
But
God.
that is the end of your turn.
That could have been real bad.
It goes to this ghoul, who is very supportive, who is such a
The
good friend.
supportive ghoul.
He's such a good friend. He's going to come in, he's going to support his boss, he's going to support his dad, he's going to say hello, and he's going to swing out his claws. 19. Oh, sorry, you still have a clone, right? You still have a clone.
I have 2 clones,
Oh, you still have 2 clones.
so it hits my clone.
One of your
Or one
clones,
of my clones.
And now
is
you need
gone.
to exceed a 15 for your last one.
And now you have no more, or you have 1 clone left, but that is the end of its turn. It goes to the next lad, who is beside Vaerun and Darcy, got bonked by Darcy, is going to swing at Darcy.
I'm sorry.
11. Oh, sorry, it shouldn't have advantage, but it misses. Fuck!
Damn, that was-
They can't roll for shit, man.
That's
That
a
was
scary
scary.
damage roll.
Yeah.
That is a very scary damage roll, yes.
I'm a little
hard.
scared.
It goes to the other ghoul, who, looking around, doesn't have the intelligence. It does. It's going to see if it can bring down Vestelle first, before moving on. Swing with claws. 18.
Can I use a reaction?
Sir? Sure.
Can I try to use Blood Curse of the Eyeless?
It would still just be the 18 though.
It would still be the 18, because he had advantage on it.
Yeah, but can't I? It subtracts. Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. Wait.
Oh wait.
No,
it does
it-
something different nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does not cause disadvantage.
You could use your reaction to roll 1 Hemocraft die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's attack roll. So yes, please, go ahead.
Good to know.
What's your AC?
15.
So if she
So
rolls
you
a
gotta
4...
roll a 4. Yeah.
Please.
Oh,
Ah.
that still hits. You take 9 points of slashing damage, and I need a con save. 16. You are not paralyzed, but you are very hurt. And it is very hurt as well, but that is the end of its turn. It goes to this ghoul, who is
Wait,
our...
Why did it go to 0? To 0. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
This ghoul is going to move to here and swing at Artemis.
I have to roll another d20. Has to hit 11.
Oh.
It hits my clone.
Oh, thank God.
These ghouls
Oh,
are getting
man.
scary.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Isn't
man.
Is it 15 and below that it hits the clone? Or something? Or...
No,
above?
if
Wait,
it's
sorry.
He
so
has
it goes.
No,
it
sorry,
goes-
you're right, yeah. It's above.
exceed.
It's
No,
above
I have
the
to
number.
exceed 11. It's
Yeah,
6, 8, 11.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's stacked to be favorable for you up until the last one, but
Yeah.
even then, it's not as bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Could've
No,
sworn
that's...
it used to
Oh,
be 15.
that's very lucky. But your last clone is gone. But that is the end of its turn. Vaerun.
Seeing that we're having a lot of trouble, I will use Turn Undead.
Okay.
Oh yes, baby, I love clerics. I love having them on my team. Yes, baby.
Alright, Undead within 30 feet.
Everybody within 30 feet. So I think that's
Just this massive crowd.
just this 5 here. Are
And
they
these
within?
two by Vestelle.
Oh, and those 2. And not the south one. Okay. Channel Divinity Turn Undead. We're going to go with this ghoul first. The one to its right.
All but this guy, really.
We're going to go with the one below Artemis. We are going to go with the small ghoul underneath Darcy. That one saves. This is the ghoul above Vestelle. This is the one to the left of Vestelle. And this is the massive one. It has advantage on turn undead spells. 16. It saves.
Just
So-
barely made it.
All of them except for the main one, and this guy failed.
Does Vaerun have Destroy Undead yet, or is that like later on?
I do, but
that's
it's
later. In the,
I have it.
It doesn't work
for
against
half-
certain CRs, I believe.
half CR.
Yeah.
So like normal zombies would be
Oh.
dead. These guys would not.
Yeah, normal zombies and skeletons would be ash piles, right?
Well,
now.
I don't know what these things CRs are by default.
They're one.
Yeah, they're like 1s or 2s.
Yeah.
You also don't know if I've changed it.
Exactly.
That's what I thought so about to
thing.
say, because I
Because-
know by default they're around 1, but I know it's also Jake.
Yeah, ghouls
These are-
also aren't supposed to be dealing 3d8 slashing.
these are now a
damage.
these are now a CR4 ghoul. So
They're jacked up ghouls.
These
Okay,
ghouls
but-
do the same amount of damage as possessed Darcy.
there's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think bonus action I'm gonna heal.
Okay, go for it.
Second level.
If we hadn't just leveled up,
Vestelle.
I would say we level up from this shit.
Yo, where's our XP at?
So,
There's a reason I do milestone.
Yeah.
Healing word. Who is that on? Vestelle?
Vestelle.
Okay, Vestelle, you recover 10 hit points.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's my turn.
A breath of relief for a very least a brief moment. Darcy, it's your turn.
really should have done
Alright.
these stat sheets in alphabetical order.
Probably. I'm going to shillelagh this one below me.
Okay.
Again.
Boom, 20 hits.
Is it still up?
It is very much still up.
Okay, in that case, Darcy is going to quickly just take his knife. He's going to stab at the ghoul offhand.
Go for it.
Let's go!
Oh my god! You don't get your strength mod for this, so it's not a +4. Or dex mod, sorry. So it's not a +4, so it's 4 + 3?
4
No,
plus
sorry.
3, yeah.
Yeah, 4 + 3. Jesus!
3 plus 3. Oh no, it's a plus 1.
No, it's a 4 + 3. Yeah, it's a +1 dagger. 4 + 3, that's 7. And then what's the last one? Another 7? It had exactly 7 health left. Oh my god. Yeah, you should have been using the dagger. Why are you using shillelagh?
Does it? Well, I mean, does necrotic damage do anything to these things?
It does. It does normal damage.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, luckily you're not playing 3.5.
Good to know.
Or else he'd have just healed him for half their health bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Is that the end of your turn, Darcy?
Yeah, Darcy's just sort of standing there with the dagger in this thing's fucking throat, just like breathing very heavily.
It like struggles before the entire body kind of goes limp, and all the weight now rests on your dagger.
Good job, Darcy. You got it.
I'm gonna back away now.
As you turn around and kind of run backwards, you look up and you realize, oh, there's 2 more over there. Oh shit, there's 2 more over there.
Arrows in 'em. They've all got arrows in them, but you know.
One of them does. The other one is completely unhurt.
Well,
He takes a step back. Alright, Darcy, that's the end of your turn. It goes to Lyra.
I am gonna do a pro gamer move.
Okay.
You gonna
Can
do a
I?
Dark Souls boss?
Can I jump all the way here? A running jump.
What's your strength mod?
Plus what?
It is a +4.
Yeah. Is it 18 or 19?
Oh, it's
Strength.
19 or 18.
Oh, yeah.
18 strength.
Yeah, you would be able to make it.
All right.
Yeah, because it goes off of strength score, if you'll remember from Brock and his many ways of jumping.
Yes, sir.
I am going to do a jumping attack on this thing terrorizing Vestelle.
Go for it.
That one is.
That one is
Fear.
turned.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, those ones are currently about to run away from Vestelle. The only one that isn't is
right,
this
right.
one.
I can't make it that far, I think.
Don't you have 40? Oh, right.
It's time to treat this big bastard like the Taurus demon.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump on this guy.
And melt him.
Okay, you know what? If you can make an athletics check with a DC of 17, I will allow you to get that additional 5 feet. Jumping off of his head.
Oh, fuck. Do I do it?
You could rage and have advantage.
Oh.
Oh, true.
Alright, yes, I'm gonna do the rage first.
Alright, bonus action rage. Rah!
Alright, now we're gonna
Always
do
throw
it.
your weapon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good old Lyra throwing your weapon. Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
attempt to jump off the head.
Give me an athletics check. The DC is 17. You make it.
Yeah.
As you run
Let's go.
off of the roof, you see he like raises his head ever so slightly to meet at the level, and you just slam your foot against the back of his head. He kind of goes down slightly, and you catapult yourself to right here.
Whoa.
And I wanna as I'm landing do
And
an
no
attack.
one can see it.
And
The rest of you see it's like the giant ghast's head go boom, but that's about it.
I would like to do an attack. Can I is it reckless attack? That
You
gives
do
me
have advantage from being invisible.
You have advantage
Alright,
from being
yeah,
invisible
alright.
already, yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack him.
But only for your first attack, not both attacks.
Yeah.
Go for it. 19 hits.
These things don't have terribly high AC anyways.
Let me get rid of the invisibility. So you are now visible again. We take 7 points of damage from that, minus 2 from your fire, minus how much from your rage? 3?
The thing is still 2.
Still 2? Okay.
It doesn't get to 3 until like level 9.
Level 9, yeah.
Alright. Is that
Is
the
it
end of your
still
turn? It is
Nice.
still up. You still have one more
Okay,
attack.
so-
Sorry.
Yeah, my second attack. I will recklessly attack,
Go for it.
and I will also use. Where is that feet thing?
Slasher?
No, there's this one.
Oh, great weapon master. Go for it. You have a minus 5 to hit, but you get a plus 10 to damage.
And I get
And you have
the advantage, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Hell yeah.
Woo! My god, that's 28 plus your... No, it's dead. 28 plus whatever damage you deal from your fire.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Jesus.
That's a dead ghoul.
That's a 31 damager. As you swing down the first time, it like takes the blow. It grunts in pain before you swing again, and this time you just cleave its entire upper torso in half.
Nice.
Boom, it's dead. That is the end of your turn.
Hell yeah.
Yep. I can't do
Vestelle.
anything else.
Thanks, Lyra. I know these things are going to run away from me, or what? They're already running?
You can't quite tell what Vaerun did, but they seem to be all staring at him currently.
I don't know.
Vaerun's never
don't
done this
know what
before,
it-
so...
Yeah, if I don't know what would have happened, I
I'm
would
pretty
probably
sure he
just-
has.
I don't...
I think I did it once.
I don't think
when
so.
when we were at the camp.
Yeah.
Remember?
Did
I
it
don't
work?
think it worked. I don't think it worked.
I don't think it
With-
worked.
Say you did it, but I
I
don't
worked on
think
like
you
one
know.
guy.
Yeah, I think the skeleton ran away, which is why he lived so long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he fucking came back, huh?
Yeah, because he was running, and then he was like, "Oh, let's join the combat," and then everyone's fighting each other. He was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Okay, so I would know what is going on.
You have like a vague awareness that they're being affected by Vaerun somehow.
Okay, if that's the case, hold on. I'll go. Can I just make it like here? Actually,
Yes, you can. They're frightened, right, Vaerun? Or sorry, can you? I'm sorry, I gotta double check what channel did turn undead. Each undead that can see here must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it is turned from one until creatures must spend its turns trying to move as far away from it as it can. It can't willingly move to space. It also can't take reactions. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. All right. As you move away, they don't even glance in your direction.
Right. Is there? You know what? I'll just hold my crossbow until I see. I guess either like Lyra being attacked, or the big guy trying to attack Vaerun or something.
Okay, that is the end of your turn. Irrefutable goal.
Has to run.
That's the end of his turn. Which ghoul is this? This one is not turned. Is going to run over here and swing at Artemis. 8. It fucking can't. Yep. I can't! These things are useless!
I love seeing that.
Oh,
you love seeing it.
This one can't see Varus, so we'll go for Darcy.
Sorry.
Oh, God damn it.
Rah. 13?
That's a miss.
It misses. That's the end of his turn. Goes to this one. Endearing Ghoul. He comes around the corner, doesn't see anything, sees Darcy, is going to action dash all the way up to Darcy. End of its turn. Goes to this one. This one is currently feared from Vaerun. It's going kaboom. That's the end of its turn. It goes to this ghoul, who is currently trying to search for Varus. It's going to... hello? It's going to come down to here. Going to make an action perception check. It's literally impossible, but they don't know that.
I don't think, yeah.
That's the end of its turn.
I mean, even with the nat 20, they wouldn't succeed.
Varus, it's your turn. You're currently in the tree, perfectly hidden.
So, this one and this one are the ones... Oh, sorry. This one are the ones...
The two that are hurt are the ones beside Darcy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
I will... Yeah, fuck. I will take out my short sword and my dagger, and I will drop on this guy first. And I will use I will just obviously have the advantage hit from being hit.
Sorry, which one are you hitting first?
The one right in front of me, really.
Oh, go for it.
This one. I will use my advantage.
20. Oh, 22. This guy fucking melts. Kaboom.
I think I look at Darcy and I'm like, I had it covered. Complete my movement and run over. Oh shit. Mm-hmm. Run over here and then just take my bonus action and stab him from behind with the dagger.
Go for it.
It's gonna have my dex.
Trying to get away from the big one.
You have advantage.
It's gonna have my dex. Yeah, it's gonna have my dex mod in it, so we'll just take that out.
That's fine.
Thank God.
You also don't get. You also don't get sneak attack.
Fucking. Yeah, I know. That's one damage.
Wait, that's one damage. Oh no! It had 3 HP.
Son of a bitch. That is unfortunate.
If you attack the other one, it had 1 HP.
Son of a bitch.
All right, that is the end of your turn. As you stab into it, there isn't as much force as you're used to because you're just not used to using your offhand weapon, and it just does not kill it. It seems really pissed off though, but that's the end of your turn.
Ah, that's fantastic. Yeah, that's it.
It goes to the big old Gasty boy. Okay, he is going to. Yeah, he will. Okay, He's gonna swing at Artemis first.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh my god.
God
You know?
damn.
Hey, look, double blackjack.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have anything on my spell list to maybe not have that happen.
Can I use my held action at this point to shoot it?
Yes, you can.
That's a no.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything, so I'm unconscious.
Oh.
But as I get hit, I will use my reaction to just use my electric rebound
Go for it.
to at least have a little bit of something in there.
7
Held
points of
hard.
damage from
I stab it.
Vestelle. It's beginning to look hurt. And dex save 6 fails, takes 9 points of lightning
and
damage.
I'm unconscious.
And Artemis is unconscious. As Artemis goes limp and unconscious, he picks up Artemis
Oh no.
and is throwing him at Vestelle.
No.
All the throwing!
Add it to the sheet.
There's another one.
Hey Vestelle, I need you to give me a dex saving throw. Artemis automatically fails.
Yeah. Yeah.
You also fail.
Oh.
Luckily for Artemis,
my
he only
God.
takes 1 death saving throw, but for you, you take
Hey, you cushioned his fall.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. I'm
Are
still
you
up.
out?
I'm
Oh
still
my
up.
god.
Oh, that 1 HP. Oh my god. That's a bonus action. And he's going to attack Vaerun this time.
Oh, I have not
Have
done anything
advantage,
to him.
though.
I think that
Oh,
misses.
thank God.
Yeah.
And he still has a bite.
Oh.
I hit.
You take 13 points of piercing damage. I need you to give me a constitution saving throw for your bless.
With the okay. I was worried. I was like, wait, the bite does that too?
No, no.
Okay.
You are good.
I just realized Tuesday.
Question, Jake, are you utilizing the rule that elves are immune to ghoul paralysis?
Nope.
I figured. I just thought I'd ask.
That's the end of its turn. Artemis, I need you to give me a whispered death saving throw. Actually,
Oh no.
do it
It's
blind.
unfortunate that I missed, I got to miss both my attack.
Oh no,
Rounds here.
Vestelle has 1 HP left, so potion testing time.
Instead of private GM roll, can you roll it as a blind GM roll? So that you don't know
Yeah, I
either?
can.
Thank you.
God, that's cruel, Jake. That's fucking cruel.
I still have bless, right?
Bless does not apply to
No.
death saves.
It doesn't.
Nope.
Really?
Death saves are specifically a special thing unless it specifically states that it affects death saves, it doesn't affect it.
Well, because I just asked, because I know Paladin Aura technically applies to death saves, but alright, good to know, I guess.
Yes.
D4.
The blood. Hold up, Jeremy Crawford. The blessed spell benefits saving throws. A death saving throw is a saving throw.
I don't listen to
By
Jeremy
the words
Crawford.
of Jeremy Crawford.
No, if we listened to
Oh,
Jeremy
oh.
Crawford, my man, this would be an entirely different game.
I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to
Also,
help.
Jake, just so you're aware, that doesn't help, because I can still see whether or not I fail or pass.
Oh, does it still show you green or red?
Yeah.
It marks it, yeah.
Ah, okay, that's fine.
So it doesn't matter
Yeah,
at the end
see,
of the
that
day.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'll, for the future reference, I'll just tell you, or you can, instead of blind rolling, you can just private roll. But you pass this first one, not with a natural 20.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish. I'd have liked to have had a turn outside the one, but it's fine.
That is the end of your turn.
It's fine. You will have a turn, you know.
This
spell will
one
just test a potion for.
Is sprinting away.
Ocean thing.
It goes to this one, who is also sprinting away. Goes
It's
to
just gone.
this one. Actually, Lyra, you get a attack of opportunity against that one if you'd like.
Oh yes, please.
This one also sprints past you, but you can't attack of opportunity twice, so.
Wait, no, but then they'd lose their turn, like turn undead,
Do you
right?
know that?
You don't know
That's
that.
metagaming, though.
We would
Oh.
not know.
Alright, okay, I'll take it.
Go for it.
This one is. There's no advantage or anything.
Nope. Just flat. 12? That doesn't hit, unfortunately. As you swing towards it, it just manages to, at the same time, jump over your axe. That's the end of its turn. Vaerun.
Okay, I'm gonna send a double healing word.
One to Vestelle, one to Artemis.
Yeah, I'll do Artemis.
Go for it.
Second to oh shit, Vestelle.
Artemis, you wake up coughing blood and like literally dog piled on top of Vestelle.
Can you put the health in on my sheet just because I'm away from my computer right now? But I'll
Sure
kinda,
thing. You get a plus
kinda look
6.
over the. I'll look over the Vestelle and kind of push myself over and just say, we're getting really dangerously close to testing those potions.
You said you're a man of science, a man of progress. I'll do it.
My
I know
action,
you
I'm
will.
gonna do it. I'm gonna use slow.
You can. No, yeah, you can.
Like, can't.
You're good.
No, he can because of his his thingy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he already cast a leveled spell. That's why I was questioning. But
Yep, he could still do it. It's
yeah, that's what I figured.
yes. It just has to be like his leveled spell has to be a level 1, and then his other spell has
Yeah.
to be a level whatever. Third of it, third of the
yeah.
level. Yes.
Right, and Vaerun took the meta magic feat.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look at that.
Slow. So that is
Were we
affecting.
active?
It's affecting all 4, right?
No, just these.
Just those 3.
30.
Okay.
But it can affect.
Oh wait, 40.
Honestly,
Like,
these
30,
two are
40.
about to die anyways, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does affect everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll affect everyone. Oh well. 2 of them have succeeded. One of them failed. One of them failed.
This one's slowed. Wait, so let me see if I
The
can
one
find it.
right in between us.
Yeah, the one right between Varus and Darcy.
No,
That's
the,
awkward.
no, it's, no, yeah, endearing ghoul, yeah. The vibrant ghoul has 1 health and not getting slowed.
Yeah, I mean they both are pretty done.
I don't know where the snail icon is.
Darcy, you can kill them both. I believe in you.
Yeah, I probably got this.
That's awkward.
One of them's
It's like
got 1
worse than
HP, the other one's super low.
Fuck it. I'll just
And
put
now
that
you
on.
jinxed me. You had to
Oh,
keep
you know.
talking about it.
Oh wait.
All right, Vaerun. Is that the end of your turn?
That's my turn. I can't run away.
Darcy.
Bless does go away though.
Oh, true. Concentration.
He's gone.
Bless
Alright,
is gone.
first. Really,
He was
that's a
blessed.
fuck. Oh, no, I have
You
advantage.
have advantage.
You have advantage because of Varus.
Oh,
Oh.
okay, Christ.
Woo! Just barely. Yeah, that's enough. Bam.
How much that?
Sorry?
How much did
Wow.
that boy have left?
Oh, he had 2.
And this guy's slow, so his AC is lower.
The one between us was slowed.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
The other one
could've.
does not hit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna move over here and then maybe attack again.
Darcy is not a combat expert.
This is true. This is
True,
very well
true.
in character. You try and stab it. Unfortunately, it does not make its mark.
Varus, you go help with the big one. I think I've got this. I think.
What do you say?
It bites Darcy's face off.
Yeah.
Darcy, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Lyra.
Right.
You saw a couple of them run past you, but you see that currently Vaerun is still engaged with one.
Big boy is looking kind of beat up, right?
He's looking kind of beat up. He's very much a glass cannon.
So if I move here, I can get advantage.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna move up here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will make 3 melee attacks against the big boy.
Did you?
And-
Sorry. Did you do a frenzied rage?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember you telling me that, but it's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Please make sure you tell me. Thank you.
okay, let's see. And I can use the Great Weapon Master on all 3, right?
You can.
I love gambling.
I love gambling too. Oh.
Oh, last
Well,
one
two of
misses,
them
but
for
I don't
sure.
think it matters. Let's see. The first one is 18 slashing, 20 total. Please roll your d4s. 24 for the first hit, still up.
24,
And
then fucking
26
26
for the second
yeah.
hit. He is
26,
still
Total
up.
of 50 damage.
He is still up.
Oh, that's crazy.
He is very barely still up, but he is still up.
Well, I don't think I can do anything else.
Oh,
You got this, Vestelle.
Oh, it's so low. Vestelle, it's your turn.
Follow up. I gotta run and follow up. Actually, maybe, like here. Yeah. Okay. Oh. No.
D10.
Roll me d10. As you swing towards it, your foot kind of trips up ever so slightly, and instead of swinging into it, you stumble forward, and you do lose your weapon as your crab crocker flies over here.
Oh my. Well, that's not good. I threw all the rest of my weapons into the ocean.
Yes, you did.
You could punch it.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It's very
I guess
low.
It's just a
Oh wait, I
straight
have a
shit.
javelin.
Oh!
Oh,
Hey, go for it. Stab it with the javelin.
like,
Hey! That definitely hits. He had 4 HP left, and that is enough to bring it down. How do you want to do this?
Thank God.
I'll just get really upset that he did that because that's my favorite weapon, and I'll get up and I'll just I don't know. I'll just drive it right through his heart if it even matters. Cause he's dead
It's
since he doesn't have-
a little bit hard to reach, but as you step forward, your crab cracker goes flying before you draw out your javelin, remembering it's there, and you just stab upwards. It goes straight through the entire center of his chest. It pops out the other side, and before it falls forward straight onto the javelin, sending it all the way through his body before it just kind of lands on his back. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of your turn. It goes to Irrefutable Goal, which is where? Oh, this one. Okay, this one is effectively out of combat. It has continued running away. Humanitarian Ghoul is still in combat. It is smart
Hey,
enough.
baby.
It's smart enough to know that it should probably run, so it's going to action dash.
Okay. Oh shit.
You have a reaction if you want to hit it.
Oh yes.
You can use Great Weapon Master on your reaction hits.
Yep. It doesn't matter.
You have Reckless Attack, don't you?
Oh right. Can I use that? Can I
Oh,
use that on a?
she didn't
Yeah.
use it this turn.
You can. Wait, sorry. Do you have to activate it on your turn, or can you activate it out of the
Yes.
turn? Then
I
no,
think
you
it's gonna
can.
be on the turn.
Then yeah, no. 12, it misses.
I mean, does it say on the turn?
When you make your first attack on your turn, yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, it continues running. That's the end of its turn. It goes to this
Vibrant
one.
Ghoul.
This one, beside Darcy and Varus, it saw its big papa fall. It will take its action to disengage. Actually, is it smart enough to do? Yeah, it is. And it will run away.
I hate how these guys are.
Cool.
That's the end of its turn. It goes to this one. This one is effectively out of combat.
Can I see it from here? Still, this one that's running.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna just bonus action steady aim and shoot it in the back as it's running.
Go for it. You have
'Cause,
advantage.
fuck it. Why not? Why not?
That
Yeah,
just
I mean,
hits.
Yeah. It's dead. It
Yeah.
had 1 HP.
Yep, that it did. And that is effectively combat ended because the other ones are going to keep running.
Hey, I'm gonna throw two Eldritch Blasts at one of those bitches up here. I feel like my damage counter for this session is dangerously low.
Go
I'm
for it.
upset.
Roll me 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Jake, I think I've still got some. I still think that these two down here are within range. I'm gonna try some Eldritch Blasts as well.
Both of them would go before you.
Both of them go
unfortunately.
before you, so they would be out of range.
Damn. Oh well. never
Oh,
mind.
I'm still blind. No matter
That's an 11 and a 12. I'll reveal that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And that's good damage too.
They both miss. You blast,
Game's
blast.
rigged.
But unfortunately, your body being kind of in a wrecked state, you don't quite land the mark, as that is the end of combat. The rest of you hear various stirring within the actual kind of town itself, but it sounds like... actually... Anybody can give me an Arcana or Nature check to try and determine what these kind of cries from the ghouls within the city mean.
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, hey,
I'll try.
not bad.
Honestly,
Why am I the one with the highest?
not bad. That's not bad.
The Lord tells
Varus,
his truth.
Varus, Darcy, the two of you kind of like pick up on this, and you hear the volume decreasing. You can hear them kind of scattering. You believe that the one that you guys had killed, the really like large, tall ghast, had been some sort of like maybe leader, and they had been intelligent enough that they could follow the creature, but with its passing, this news seems to be spreading throughout the rest of them, and they seem to be either dissipating or running away. There might be a few
No.
stragglers, but from the best that you can tell, the city will most likely clear up pretty quickly.
Alright.
Well, they're leaving.
Okay.
Why
Let's
do they always feel the need to throw us?
get rid of these bodies. Give them the proper rest.
I am going to go check on our friend again. Make sure none of the ghouls ran towards the cart. And I will exit the city.
All right. Pretty quickly, you walk
Still
back.
trying to be quiet but quick,
Yeah.
you know, just in case any of the stragglers are like, haha, lone person.
Yep. You walk back to the actual cart itself, and you do see that there seems to be a ghoul nearby, but the ghoul is lying on the ground dead, its entire head caved in. And you see the dwarf kind of like sitting on the edge of the cart with a hammer in his hands, just kind of staring at the body in front of him.
I will just get in the pretty much passenger seat, not say a word to the dwarf, and just chill and wait for them to bury the bodies.
Once I get up, we're kind of like all gathered around here. It's gonna let out a bit of a sigh as I'm looking like that image that I posted. And I'm just gonna give, let's see, I have lay on hands somewhere in here.
Let me shoot out some heals.
I'll just give, I can't remember how much I have right now. I think it's 15. I'll give 15 lay on hands to Vestelle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shoot second level to hurt. First level on Artemis. Should be all even up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. No, Vaerun, I would have been dead so long ago if it wasn't for you. I think in the last, like, I don't know how many fights you have picked me up so many times, so I really appreciate it.
The divine that's keeping you alive.
Sure. Appreciate it.
Well, I'm going to try and look around, maybe any like basements or cellars and see if there's any survivors. Anyone maybe hid in time and just been playing there.
Sure. Right, I'll go with you.
Can I loot the big boy?
Sure. You can give me an investigation check to see if there's any loot on the big boy. As for the other two, you two can either give me individual investigation checks, or you can give me an investigation check with advantage if one of you have proficiency in it and are able to help the other.
What is your investigation?
Might remember my int's the lowest here, so.
Right. So.
I can't assist you, so I'm just gonna give my own individual.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my own. I'm going to give myself guidance on this, though.
Certainly. Well, Lyra, you look at it. It's like a big naked man with a tiny bit of cloth around its waist, of which you have no idea how it got there. Do you want to look underneath the cloth?
I'm good.
You're lost.
And that there's platinum under the cloth.
There's
Got a
nothing to
total
gain
of-
there.
Got a total of 19.
Might have a mighty sword.
Yeah, sure, something like that.
This does bludgeoning damage.
Artemis, Darcy. Artemis, you have a bit of a harder time kind of trekking through the town. It's very distracting, kind of having this relatively large amount of bodies piled up, and a few of them you even vaguely recognize, given that you had been in this town just a few weeks before. But you don't find any survivors. Darcy, you have a little bit of better luck. Though you're traveling alongside Artemis, he doesn't seem to notice the very faint bit of crying that seems to be coming from within one of the buildings. And as the two of you kind of go in to investigate, there's a ghoul on the first floor that appears to be slashed in two, and on top of it is what appears to be like a human man, maybe late 40s, late 50s, with a kitchen knife in his hands. You can see that his throat has been torn out. But this living space isn't really what you're hearing as you proceed upwards to the actual sounds of the crying. There's a closed door on the second floor. What would you like to do?
You want me
let's
to go
keep-
first?
No, just keep a watch out for any more. If we're right, it's just a child, and well,
Oh, here I can.
no offense, you're not exactly child-friendly looking, covered in blood.
I had to snap my fingers and do prestidigitation. But I will do one of my charges of divine sense and just kind of look around to make sure that there's nothing under the floorboard or something like that.
Just kind of closing your eyes and opening up your senses. From the best that you can tell, there is nothing of note within 60 feet of you.
It looks like we're probably good here.
I'm gonna see if I can't coax her out so we can get her somewhere safe. Darcy will just give a sort of soft knock at the door and just, hello?
As soon as you do, the voice goes completely quiet.
We're here to help. We're passing by the town. We fought off some of the ghouls and they seem to be scattering.
Give me a persuasion check. You don't hear anything from inside the room. What's your passive perception for the two of you?
I have a 10.
I have a 16, I think.
Artemis, you hear something close on the other side. Like
Does it sound like another
a door, a
or
window, something. You can't tell.
I'll walk around like, cause I'm still on the first floor, right?
Yep.
I'll walk around out the way we came and just relative to wherever it looked like the door that he was knocking on was, see if there's like a window or something.
You
on
do
that side real
see
quick.
what appears to be a window, a long rope from the top, and the window is currently closed near the top. Though you don't see any sign of the person who was trying.
Alright, I'll quickly like run over where it's at and just look around the other side of the building, make sure that they've not tried to run.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. Perception.
You see the back of like a young boy or a girl, you can't really tell, probably like late teenage years, that seems to be sprinting down a nearby alley, just like as far away from this current location as possible, it seems.
I assume they're like not too tall.
Roughly like just over 5 feet.
Yeah,
Relatively skinny, but yeah.
I'll follow them. I won't like just full on dead sprint at them, even though I could very well catch up to them. But since they sounded like a kid, I will like hastily make my way towards them, reaching into my jacket and pulling out my little pipe of smoke monsters.
Okay.
And just see if I can find them. I'm sure I can catch up to them. I'm just trying not to appear aggressive or hostile or anything like that.
Give me
Meanwhile, Darcy's still in the house thinking that they might be here.
Yeah. Give me a survival check just to see if you can track them through the streets without losing them. Because they're going like top speed as fast as they possibly can. Honestly, it's not terribly difficult, given that there's very little noise coming from the rest of the town, and they're making like just running noises with their bare feet against the cobblestones. It's relatively easy to keep up with them. They go maybe 6 or 7 blocks away before turning into an alley, and you see them kind of like look around the front of the alley before ducking into it, and then as you get to the front of the alley, you can see them like curled up behind like a large garbage bin.
Alright, I'll kind of slowly walk around, like stay on the other side of the alley, that way there's like some space between us.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I kind of like get into what I would assume would be their like field of view, I'll kind of lean a hand forward and just kind of gently wave and just say, hey, we took care of those creatures for you. You mind coming out and joining us? We can probably get you something to eat. I'm sure it's been a bit.
You can, at this distance, you can now tell that it's like a boy, probably no older than 17 or 18. He looks up at you, and you can see like he has his hand wrapped around a brick. Just give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, you say?
Yes, sir. He looks at you, and like you see his left foot shuffle, and as your eyes move to his left foot, he throws the brick at you.
Alright, I'll just take it and just say, to be honest, that hurt more than the creatures.
It doesn't hit you.
Okay.
It just
Imagine
goes.
it just bounces off the armor.
It's like it sails past your head, and it clatters into the entrance of the alley, before he kind of like is scrambling to look around for another weapon.
Hey, look. You can either run on by yourself, remain here for who knows how long, and inevitably have to deal with those creatures again. Or you can come with us, we can get you to safety, and we can work through this.
Give me another persuasion check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, I think it's control.
Yes. He looks at you. You're not gonna hurt me?
No. I try to avoid hurting people like us.
You're not one of them?
No. Be fair, you can pretty easily tell they all have quite the stench to them.
Not them. The people who came back and shot everyone.
Do you know where they were from?
They look like under guards. But they definitely weren't. They had the uniform and everything, but it didn't make any sense. They talk about the big boss and everything, but my grand's
Well, I
history
can assure you
lessons. My grand's history lessons taught us that there was no big boss for Umber.
Sounds like your grand was a smart lady. But no, we're not with them. We're our own, just a concerned third party. We're passing through. I'm sure you probably don't want to talk about it right now, but we can go over these things once you've had some rest.
Did you see my dad? Is he okay?
Unfortunately, no. He's not.
Fuck.
But, if it's any consolation, he did give one of those creatures quite the send-off.
Give me an insight check.
Hey, I'm actually proficient at that. Except for now.
It's honestly not too difficult to tell, but he seems to be having some sort of anxiety or panic attack as he kind of just like falls onto the ground and just begins rocking back and forth.
We'll cast heroism on him.
Okay.
Wait, so it makes him to where he can't be afraid or frightened, so.
His breathing slows. Okay. That would he would have wanted me to be brave. Fuck. 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 Everyone's dead. Do you know what it's like? It's 2 days of just screaming. We hid. And then it was silent. Mom
And
went.
these things came.
Yeah. Mom went out. She was trying to see if we could leave. If we could find a horse or something to go to Umber with. She didn't come back.
Do you know if there was anyone else other than your family that managed to hide and stay safe from the people who originally came through here?
I don't know. I don't.
Come on, let's get back to my friends. I've been gone long enough, they probably think that I've gone senile again. Come on.
Can I get a knife?
I'll kind of look around. I think I have a boot knife, actually.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I had one in my starting equipment. Yeah. So I'll just my knife from my boot. And then that, like, once he kind of takes it, I'll reach over and, like, readjust his hand so that he's, like, holding it facing down and to his side.
God. Maybe that'll help. Steady my hands. At least I'm holding on to something. To your friends, I guess. Right?
Yep. And I'll kind of lead him back to the like area that we were all at. I'll try and find Darcy because I know I kind of.
Darcy is currently probably wandering around outside the house right now. Found the rope. I'm like, oh come on.
As you look down the alley towards, just kind of away from where the rope is, you see Artemis walk towards you with a young boy, like shoulder-length hair, dark brown kind of hair.
Oh gosh, you find him.
Really rough, kind of beat-up features, but he's holding a knife, and he kind of points it at you as soon as he sees you. Is this one of your friends?
Darcy's hands immediately go up, like, please don't.
Is this one of your
Trust me,
friends?
out of everyone, yes, out of everyone, he's the least likely to hurt you.
Okay.
Hi there.
Sorry, I've had a rough time.
I can only imagine.
Do you have more friends?
Right, so there's, you met Artemis. I'm Darcy. We also have, Lyra, Vestelle, Vaerun, and Varus.
A lot of bees.
I'm not the one that named them, so it's all just a weird coincidence.
Sure. I'm Gal.
What do you say his name was? Sorry?
Gal.
Gale?
G-A-L. Gal.
Gal. Okay. Well, Gal, that's... Well,
Get back to the others, I imagine.
yeah, we were planning on burying the bodies we could find so that they can rest. Vaerun's a holy man, so it's important to him, and I agree.
Okay.
This isn't right.
Okay.
As we're walking back, I'll just reach into my jacket again, put the pipe away, but pull out a cigarette and just light it and let out a sigh.
Can I try that?
I kind of look at him.
A question, he just lit up a fucking cigarette in goddamn Coal Town.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, I would have used prestidigitation.
Yeah, okay.
Prestidigitation still lights it on fire.
Artemis.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah, I was about to say-
there's a very distinctive lack of coal dust right now because,
I guess it's been long enough and just settled.
yeah, most of it is settled. You're probably okay.
Before you do that, I'm not going to tell you you can't. But how long have you been? How long were you living here in Cliff?
I was born here.
Right, so you've probably been having breathing issues. Whatever the coal dust was in the air, it's not good for your lungs.
Oh yeah, no, this isn't good either. I'm just built
Exactly.
different.
I don't really,
Give it a few days out of the city then.
I don't really
Hopefully
care
it's
what's good for me right now. Like, I just want to take the edge off.
Well, I'll just kind of hand them the one I lit. Pull out another one.
He takes it. He like takes a drag and starts coughing.
I think just pass that back to that.
No, I'm fine. He takes another drag. Starts coughing again.
Okay, you're starting off way, way too long of inhales on one who's doing this for the first time.
Sure, no. I'll go slower. He kind of just holds it there and just sheepishly follows you two. Not really saying anything, not really doing anything. Just coughing. Do you guys head back to the group?
Yep.
Alright. Eventually you find your way to the edge of the city again, where I'm guessing Vaerun has already started digging graves.
Yes.
Large, kind of long, thin trenches. Are you putting them in mass graves, or...?
Yeah, mass grave.
Yeah, there's a lot of people to bury, and not a lot of time.
Would it not be better to just light up higher?
The amount of wood...
There is a lot of coal dust on the ground, probably.
Two things. One, the amount of wood required to burn one body is approximately about a ton, so you'd have to cut down like 7 or 8 trees. Two, if you light up a fire here, the entire town could go boom.
That's probably a good thing, if we're being honest.
It's like a religious thing, too. It's like I'd rather bury than...
So, are you guys... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, while we're doing that, can I look... I remember last session, someone had found that emblem on one of them, and I wanted to see, like, as we're burying these bodies, if more of these people have that emblem on it, and if they do, if there's anything on them that's interesting.
Certainly. Give me an investigation check.
I think I had the emblem, so like I'll hand it back to you on the way back, because after being thrown like that straight into another human, I don't exactly feel like burying bodies.
So from the best that you can tell, only some of the guards have it. Some of them have it in different forms. Quite a large amount of them actually have it tattooed on their body. Some of them have it as a small trinket. One of them you even find like a small necklace that had been carved into the same emblem shape and kind of like tucked away inside of their glove. But none of them were wearing them like out front. Like they weren't, it wasn't a necklace that they were wearing outside of their shirt. All of them was either in their shirt or like on a tattoo in a place that's covered up, or, you know, in their pocket or something like that.
And there's nothing else that any of them are carrying that's worthwhile?
You do find a few coins. Let's say 45 gold. 77 silver. And like 130 copper. 45, 77s, and 130.
And I will take that necklace.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'll just help bury the bodies.
Mm-hmm. There are a few broken rifles around. There are 4 rifles that you think you could use, but they look like they would break after one shot. And you find 2 that could potentially be repaired.
If you can get in use of these, I'll do ones that we could probably pick. I'll just set them aside. I'll keep them for later.
Are Artemis and I back with them yet, or?
Yep, you guys are back with them.
I could try that fixing magic that I did on the bike. See if that's enough. Probably not. I'm gonna try to cast mending on the rifles.
Can you put mending into chat?
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna do much.
No, probably not. But Darcy doesn't know what the fuck exactly he can do.
You see,
So
some of the barrel like structural integrity seal up, but unfortunately, it would require a proper like smith to be able to repair these to a workable condition.
Yeah, no.
And one that is skilled in firearms.
As usual, magic is not really a fix-all.
Well, if anything, we can at least hold on to them. I've always, to be honest, I've always wanted to figure out how to use all of these.
Otherwise, you're definitely going to be a different kind of craftsman than me.
Sorry, that was my church showing. But to be fair, you know, if I can learn how to use one, then future people who, in my order, who take up my weapon will also know how as well. As I always say, it's in the name of science, because, you know, Artemis Silvers. Man of science.
I like it.
Yep.
Right, because your science usually doesn't have you turning into either an idiot or a clam. Over the span of 2-3 days?
Have you ever turned into a clam?
No, thankfully
Or
not.
an idiot?
Sometimes some of the things you say make me wish I was.
We have plenty
I
of time to do it.
am going to allow that comment.
That seems kind of mean. You guys actually friends?
Don't worry, this
Oh, I mean,
happens
I don't-
often.
Okay.
I am Artemis already said I'm the one least likely to hurt you. That's because I'm not like the rest of them. I'm not really much of warrior, fighter, not any of that. I'm just a craftsman.
Why are you here?
Because I've got my fair share of problems too.
I guess join the club.
I might as well be the president of that club by this point.
He kind of just sits down in front of the cart, completely ignoring the dwarf. But the dwarf...
How's the dwarf doing?
He is currently standing, like, near the edge of the cliff, looking out towards the ocean, just very contemplative.
Darcy will go over to him. Are they?
You know, there was a time when no matter where you were, you could see a dwarf, a soldier, a protector, a guard, ensuring that tragedies and monsters don't ever happen. What happened? Where has it all gone?
Jake, what did happen to the dwarves? I know they're still around, but like, where exactly did they go?
Give me a history check.
16?
You're vaguely aware that during the Second Plague, because of the way that the dwarves had set up their like main cities and kind of central hubs, They were essentially built near the various different corpses of the Elder Dragons that were killed or destroyed or kind of put down. And during the Second Plague, they returned. So the destruction was always the worst near the dwarves. And because of that, the dwarves were nearly wiped out. In this current day and age, in 473 PP, there is probably less than 1,000 living dwarves on Illyria.
Do I have any idea where they might be?
Scattered wanderers. The most concentrated would probably be the Vivaldi Institute, the Bank of Illyria, but other than that, you don't know.
Well, from everything I know, the dwarves were the greatest, staunchest protectors during the plagues, and after the first one, a lot of their cities were built near and around the corpses of the Elder Dragons.
The first one. There was a second plague?
There was. It's history books now. We survived, but
There was a second plague. There was never meant to be a second plague. Hodfir. By Hodfir's beard. We fought and did everything to prevent an event like this to happen again.
that's the thing though. Because of you dwarves, we survived. And at the start of the second plague, the dwarves did not deserve what happened. That's still a good number, but not many. And none of the cities are still standing to my knowledge, but that I am an outsider. If the dwarves probably still have something. I mean, just look at you. A survivor from the first plague. All the way in now. You dwarves are tough. You're strong. Things have to work to put you down. And no matter what happens to him, to you, to your people, I firmly believe that you will come back stronger than ever.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm using my heroic. I'm not watching this dwarf step off this fucking cliff.
Okay.
That was a rousing goddamn speech.
His eyes kind of gloss over ever so slightly. Falls to his knees. I'm sorry, my king. I failed you.
You didn't fire your king.
I did.
Just like
I did. Look around you.
this was not your fault.
How could it not have been? I wasn't here to protect him. I wasn't
Wow.
here.
And before we found you, we'd come through Cliff about 2 weeks ago. The guards and the people were on the verge of fighting each other. A bunch of greedy guards were taking all the food and supplies.
Greedy gods.
as
Tell me they weren't dwarves.
they were not dwarves. Don't worry.
So, at the very least, we have not fallen so low to be thieves.
No, every dwarf I've met has been a prideful, honourable fellow. They do not forget their ways. Meanwhile, Darcy can probably count the number of dwarves he's met on one hand,
Yep.
including this guy.
Yep.
But one night, while we didn't trust the captain of the guard. He seemed upstanding, but something still didn't seem right. We went to go and try and see what was happening, and then all of a sudden we're in the middle of this colossal disaster. Some third party of warriors had started massacring the guards. I killed the captain of the guard. I think they was trying to make it look like the people did that, so that as soon as another team of people from Umber would come here, they would see all the destruction, the disaster. They would blame the people of Cliff and put them to the torch. But we explained everything we could to the guards, to the people, and we believed that everything was going to be okay. That they were going to work together. That they wouldn't fall to pieces. And well,
Yet here we stand upon the shattered glass of the window.
we weren't here either. We could have done something. But we had other things that we were handling.
He shakes his head. This never would have happened under the rule of our King Duran.
You said that you and your king, well, rather, you recall the first plague,
You
correct?
get here.
I think I was
mean,
with you.
You're close enough that all of you can hear this conversation.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was out by like a cliff at the edge of town.
That's what I thought.
You guys are near the edge of town, and the edge of town is by a cliff.
Fair enough.
But you said that you were, from what you can recall, there was the first plague going on, yes?
No, the first plague had ended long ago.
Do you know how long ago?
1400 years.
How long ago was the second plague, Jake?
About 473 years ago. Exactly 473 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I feel like it was. So he'd be like, what? I don't know how long that would
So
be from
the
now, but-
first plague changed the year to the previous post-plague, but the second post-plague happened after the end of the second plague. So, and that age ended at around 1500. So he's probably skipped about 500 years.
Gotcha. Well, if it's any consolation with how long ago you were actively around and serving your king at, it would mean that now, technically, you would be the only living dwarf that would have memories, direct memories and knowledge of your people, your king, your armsmen, so on and so forth.
Just on a note, dwarves live around 600 to 800 years in this setting, so there could potentially be other ones.
Gotcha.
But they'd be old.
They would be.
Yeah,
old.
they'd be like ancient. And he looks not that old, I'd imagine.
He's pretty old. He's like, just on an estimation, late 500s.
Gotcha. So he still has a little bit time left, assuming he doesn't die of unexpected consequences. But regardless, despite all that, there's not going to be too many people who know of your era, so if anything, you can at least honor their memories and lives by, well, living by what you would have believed in, and I guess just telling people of it, teaching them.
Do you know if House Trellet survived?
How's Trulette?
Treled.
Trulette.
Artemis just look at Darcy expectantly, like, yes.
Both of you can make a history check.
Me and my big +0.
What? Darcy apparently looking into Dwarvish history. Actually, no, I do speak. Darcy does speak Dwarvish.
He does. Both of you kind of look up, and you do recall that the dwarves had many houses to their name. House Treled was probably one of them. Though you don't know if any members of that house survived.
No, I've read about House Trellet somewhere. But I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. There are libraries. I'm sure you'll be able to find something on them.
Very well. I will travel with you. Bring me to the nearest city. I would see what has changed.
We'll be happy to have you.
He stands up and just kind of underneath his breath. Do not worry, my king. I will take care of them. To honor you. Before turning around towards you guys, shaking his head, and walking forward. Back to the cart.
Jake, how's it feel to have to write all this information for a guy that was made up on a whim?
Oh, I had all this information ready.
Oh yeah, no, all the dwarf stuff, but
Yeah.
stuff for this guy in specific.
You know.
Yeah, you'll be a great.
It was the perfect opportunity to introduce information about the dwarves.
This is true.
My goal in life is to stump Jake. Until I can do it, I will not die.
My brother, there's a reason I spent hours writing shit just so I can never be stumped.
I mean, I got him to introduce land sharks into the world.
That is true. That was fun. I've imported them, by the way.
Yay! Love me some land sharks.
But eventually, the bodies are cleaned up. The graves filled with as many bodies as you could possibly find. It would take far too many days to get every single corpse. But
We would need to search literally the entire town.
yeah.
Okay, everyone's like praying for these lost souls.
Eventually, the sun begins to set, and your prayer sets in for those who have departed. What will you guys do now?
I think it's time we moved on.
If this happened,
Pagan.
I can't believe this happened.
Well, what's done is done.
Atrocities like this would not have been accepted back in my day. The people trusted one another. They were kind. Certainly there were wicked ones, but never like this.
Worst part is, they just left them there after this.
The world has fallen to an evil. It must be rectified.
Must note this down. I could lodge a formal complaint, at least.
Formal complaint? Against what? To who? Who even has the authority over these lands? You keep mentioning a city called Umber. Is that the land? Is it the capital here?
City up north.
It's not even a capital. They've been trying to make it. They've been trying to make something of themselves, so they'll be considered that.
Huh. I'm guessing they're fighting petty trade wars and wars against other nations, yeah?
I'm just a craftsman. I don't know anything about that.
I'm not in tune to the politics as I should be. Yeah, some of the backroom deals. What I've heard.
Well,
Trying to show off to become the next superpower here.
you're united under one banner. You're protected. People were safe. The lands themselves. Quiet. Tranquil. I am thankful that I am not in my king's presence, for I would be too ashamed to look at him, allowing the world to fall to this state.
Even after all of humanity came together for the first and second plague, still can't settle all the differences.
Seems to be the case, doesn't it?
Well, let's see. Elves are the longest lived race, but they don't bother with anyone outside their own. And everyone else is too short-lived to remember why we all work together.
I mean, of course, I wasn't there, but I've heard the stories.
And that's just that. Stories.
There's definitely people alive right now. They're from there that I know personally. They do the best, but everyone else, these other races, which they already forgot.
A shame. Really. You're really depressing, Grandpa. Like, really depressing.
Anything to be happy about right now?
I turn back to the kid. Are you talking to the dwarf or are you talking to Vaerun?
I mean, he looks kind of young. He gestures towards Vaerun.
Yeah, but he's an elf.
I mean, I don't know how old he is from based off of looks. He hasn't told me. And he's got a white beard, bit of a belly. Seems like a grandpa to me. Huh. I suppose you'd be right then, son. Bit old. Bit out of my years.
Shall we get a move on them?
At least far enough away to make camp about hopefully not getting nibbled on by ghouls.
I wonder if those ghouls are still running that Vaerun turned.
Should have only been a minute, but must have really realized that no reason to be here. So I'll keep an eye out though. Those ghouls can attack other innocents.
Correct me if I'm wrong, they also seem to have some semblance of intellect.
Yeah. There are undead like that.
I mean, I'm aware of that. Just to be honest, they looked a lot like zombies, which I don't exactly loop into the group of intelligent undead, but they had tactics nonetheless.
I'm no expert on it, but only on killing the undead. But yes, some of them usually aren't intelligent. Maybe I can ask a necromancer next time. Maybe they would know.
I'd rather not talk to a necromancer.
Necromancy is legal.
Still,
You know, they're actually not that bad. They also help kill undead sometimes by claiming them.
still, at some point, I think I have to draw a line. Otherwise, you lot are just going to drag me further and further away.
To be fair, I've known a couple good necromancers.
And they are probably upstanding individuals. I would still prefer not to seek them out.
It's kind of a stereotype that they're like evil because they deal with dead bodies, but
I will admit, between the two of them, one of them was really good at raising a family.
And with that, I am leaving. if the lot of you want to get on the cart with me, be my guest.
You can't run from me, Darcy. I drive the cart.
This is true.
Then hop on and drive it.
Yeah, once everyone's kind of piled in, I'll get us moving.
Alright. You guys all hop on to the actual cart itself and begin moving.
By the way, Jake, whenever the group has stopped for the day, Darcy has been taking like measurements for the clothing he's going to be making for everybody when we get to Moon's Run.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
And he's probably made a number of just individual mannequins for each of their like tailors to each of their sizes, so he doesn't have to have them just stand still the entire time.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty big mannequins.
And I still have a fuckload of wood to work with.
That is fair.
I mean, you don't need one for Varus, so there's that.
What are you doing when when Darcy pulls out a life-size mannequin of you?
He fucking better not have.
He sets on fire.
All I'm saying is if I
Literally.
wake up and I see that thing in my field of view, it's getting smoked, let me tell you.
No. It not like that. It doesn't have like your face and your head or anything like that. It's literally just torso, arms, legs.
Varus still would.
That's somehow even worse.
A, Varus already has clothes, so he doesn't need that shit. B, if you ever tried to measure him, he would not allow it.
I imagine at one point Darcy goes to measure you in your sleep. You just turn and look at him and Darcy just like
There's just
away.
a dagger. There's just a dagger that shoots up real quick, menacingly.
come on, please.
Absolutely not.
What do you have against good clothes?
The fact that I can turn this into anything I want.
You could have reminded me that before I bought cloth for you.
I did.
You didn't.
I'm pretty sure I did.
You actually did not.
I'm almost positive.
I had completely forgotten that you had the glamored armor.
I'm almost positive when we got to that town, I was like, you don't have to worry about me. I have these clothes.
I did not remember that in Darcy. I rolled a nat 1 on my perception that time,
Well,
remember?
Nah, well, there you go. Varus 100% told you, but you forgot.
He just didn't hear.
Oh no, he heard, he just didn't listen.
Yep.
In one ear, out the other, because he already had ideas.
True. But
Still though, I'm imagining some fucking bandits walking up to the camp and they're just seeing 4 mannequins just chilling in the center of camp. You're like, fuck that.
these guys are weird. Oh, fuck that shit. Alright, but
Darcy, a whole ass cryptid.
you guys make your way a little bit away from the actual city itself. Let's see.
And Jake, just let me know whenever you want me to do Weaver's Tools checks.
Yes. Sure. Give me one now for this night if you're going to be working on them.
And any fucked up fabric, I will literally just cast mending to fix it. I have a reset button. I'm going to use it.
Fair enough. Not a lot of progress is made, unfortunately, but it's starting to come together. You're making plans. Things are going okay.
I've only stuck myself with a needle twice.
Yeah, you know, that third time didn't count.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
He doesn't bleed from any of them, so you're fine.
Oh my god.
Poor dwarf.
Varus
Saving
just
the
like
first
a rabid dog runs up.
Varus, you hear "ow" from the other side of the camp. You look over, he already has his finger in his mouth.
Eyes go red, kills the kid. Whoops.
Oops.
This is
Tee-hee.
Varus.
A silly old me.
Need to get a thimble woman in West Pass.
I'll use this on the kid too. I'm gonna heal him up.
Oh, he's
This poor kid.
mostly
lesser
fine.
restoration for the coal lung.
This poor kid.
Yeah, he's not coughing from the lung issues anymore. He's now coughing from the smoking. Or
It's
the
healed.
attempt at smoking.
That smoking is healed.
Yeah. He'll be okay.
Andy, that fucking GIF, the way that thing moves.
Fiddle. It's Finn.
Yeah, that's fiddlesticks. POV.
Oh, is
pricked
that
yourself-
Phil?
Yeah,
That's
you pricked
Fiddlesticks.
yourself while sewing. Varus in the tent 20 feet away.
Though I will admit, my first thought was Bruce.
So you should be feeding him in secret so they don't see.
Hey, that's up to you guys. If you guys want to keep it a secret or just, you know.
What are we
Or just
keeping
let
secret?
chance take its fate. Yeah. Don't feed me at all. See what happens.
It's like, hey, where do you guys keep sneaking off to in the mornings? Oh, don't worry about it.
We go to fuck every morning.
Oh,
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
wait.
When two people like each other very much,
With multiple people? Oh my god.
different person every day.
Polyamory is a thing.
The
It's
entire
just a matter.
party?
It's just it's just a matter of whether or not everyone else is a bottom or Varus is just a top. Or
Varus is the only one who's consistently always there.
it's just a matter of whether or not Varus is the top or the bottom for everyone.
It depends on who he's with that day.
He switches it up, yeah.
Alright. But you make your way away from the city of Cliff. And back into the wilderness. And you guys can recover for actually, as you guys settle down for the night. Who's taking watches?
100% me.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take a watch at some point.
Darcy's probably staying up a little bit later to work on the clothes a bit.
Vaerun will cry himself to sleep.
I'll take the first early morning watch.
Sure.
Take like the third.
I'll take, I guess, the second.
We need one more person for the last one.
I think it was me with the morning watch.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
we need
You
someone to take the first one.
Well, that
I
would
think
be
Darcy said that he was staying up, yeah. And then if anyone else wanted to double up on one.
Okay.
Because I know technically
Nope, okay.
Vaerun can take the third and fourth as well.
Yeah.
Is this still the first night that we rode away from Cliff?
Yes.
Okay.
As you guys get far enough away that you can no longer smell the city itself, nor kind of breathe in the coal dust, you settle down to rest. As Darcy, you take out a few mannequins while everyone else is just like, what the fuck? Before-
Everybody but the dwarf and the kid have probably seen him working on these things since they left Rinsan.
Mhm. But the dwarf and the kid, they're both like, oh. But yeah.
I did say I was a craftsman.
Okay. That's cool.
Although, not going to lie, you're probably going to see not some of my best work. Not used to working with clothes this size.
You go, dude. The kid just lies down and falls asleep pretty quickly. But, as everyone else begins their rest, Darcy, give me a perception check.
Yeah, that fits.
As you kind of continue to work on the clothes and every once in a while glancing around, even with a 6, you notice that about an hour after you start your watch, you hear the kid in his dreams or sleep kind of begin whispering things. You hear, I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Does the kid have a blanket?
He does, but like it's kind of loose.
Darcy's going into older brother mode, and he's just going to tuck the blanket up a bit further.
Right. As soon as you do, you can see his hand kind of like, like gently grasp yours. Okay.
No, I'm right here.
Okay. Before he seems to fall properly back asleep and his kind of grip goes loose.
Darcy will stay with him a bit longer.
Seems that your first watch comes to an end with no issues. Who's taking second watch?
I think I said I could take second.
Artemis, you're woken up. And Darcy goes to sleep. Give me a perception check. Sitting there, resting. Just kind of chilling. The surroundings are quiet. You do see what appears to be an owl land in a nearby tree. It kind of looks around. Not really paying any attention to you guys before fluttering away silently. But your watch also comes to an end with no issues. Who's taking third watch?
That would be me.
I believe
Maybe
Vaerun also, Vaerun also wakes up. So Varus and Vaerun, both of you can give me a perception check.
Sure.
The lands surrounding are very quiet, thankfully. It isn't too much of an issue to just kind of pay attention as much as possible to your surroundings. But it's nice. It's quiet and a moment of peace. No terrifying scarecrows coming and chase you in the night.
Good.
Gathering his thoughts, praying, crying a little bit.
But your watch comes to an end. Who's taking last watch?
Mwah.
As the sun slowly begins to creep up the edge of the horizon, Lyra, you wake up to take the last watch alongside Vaerun, so both of you can give me a perception check. Vaerun, given that light has broken on the horizon, and your relatively elevated position near cliffs, trees, just taking a casual glance towards the Umberlands, you see within the swamps appears to be a flying creature. Two large wings on the back, maybe 2 legs or maybe 4. It appears to be some sort of, at the best estimate, a dragon, but it's far deep in the swamps. But it's there.
Oh, look over there.
What?
Lyra, look.
What am I looking at?
As you get pointed towards it, Lyra, you can give me a perception check with advantage to see if you can see it. You can just barely see a strange, small shape in the distant horizon that seems to be floating in and out of the trees.
That's a dragon?
Huh.
Maybe. No way. Over here?
I mean, we did see one earlier. Maybe it's the same one.
Oh. Shit. Hope we don't meet it. At least not right now. I mean, I know I wanted to say want to slay a dragon, but like, I'm kind of actually scared to slay a dragon.
Be careful what you wish for.
No.
Can I
Want someone's blood.
can I estimate how far the dragon is?
Sure, give me an intelligence check.
Stupid. Where's that?
It's just intelligence, yeah. You have no idea. It's at least minimally a few kilometers away.
Okay, we're all good. There's no way it will close that gap.
As soon as you say that, you see it turn its head towards your direction and dive into the forest.
Lovely. Well, I guess better wake everyone up.
Do you go and wake everyone up?
Wait, is it actually doing that?
Yeah, it did.
Wait.
You had to poke the dragon.
Did
Yeah,
not-
but it's not. It's coming our direction, but it's not like close yet, right? I don't see it close.
Yes, I will
No, we
rush.
can't see it anymore because it's in the trees.
I'll rush to wake everyone up.
All right. Everyone gets woken up, stirred awake at the crack of dawn.
It's best we get a move on. There's a dragon that's dangerously close to our location.
There's a what?
I mean, we don't know it's a dragon, but there's a winged creature that's definitely big.
Probably should not take your chances.
Where?
It's in that direction.
Can I just, I don't know, give a general look at the direction he's pointing me?
Sure,
See
give me
if
a
I can
perception
see
check.
anything? Sure.
Yeah, no, fucking Andy, that's the exact fucking face I imagine Darcy making. Like, the fuck?
Perception check. 25.
Glancing in that direction, you do see the dragon. It's near the top of the trees, just kind of skimming, but you can see that it's doing like circles around its area, and you can estimate it's probably at least 15 kilometers away, or about 10 miles away.
Uh-huh.
The chances of it having seen you are incredibly low, and it was probably just a coincidence.
You both are stupid.
I
Artemis
didn't
comes
say I
from-
wanted to wait.
Artemis like jumps out from the tent with like half his breastplate on, holding both swords.
Go back to sleep.
And Darcy has
Okay.
assumed the defensive position of curled into a ball.
It's not
Artemis
coming
kind of
this
looks at
direction.
Varus. His hat's on backwards.
You see the dwarf has gotten up, and he has the hammer he kind of acquisitioned from the cart earlier. He's like, where is it? I'm ready. I'm going to give it a piece of my mind.
Not fucking coming.
False alarm, everyone. False alarm.
It is merely circling its own area, and it is about 10 miles, 15 kilometers away. We're fine.
I slowly waddle, trying to take my armor off, as I just say, you know, Varus, I feel... Or not Varus, sorry. Vaerun, I feel like anytime you're on watch, you're always quick to wake us up.
Hey,
And you know, in some situations, you know, that's really good, but I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a I don't know, a better judgment on these things.
okay, 3 out of 5 times I've woken you guys up. It's been real. That's pretty good.
I just blink at him.
I go the fuck
Turn
back to
around.
sleep.
Yeah, I just slowly turn around and dispel my blades, take my armor off, and toss it back in the corner as I walk back in.
eventually, your sleep finishes as all of you wake up at a proper hour. The sun now properly in the sky, and all of you ready to take on the day. You can now hit your long rest buttons if you would like.
I don't need to. I just need to re-up my spell slots.
I don't think I
I
really
could
need to
sit
either.
dead
But
if I wanted to.
I didn't really get hit, so I don't
You're
think I used
so
fucking any.
cool.
Ah, man, what can I say? It's what happens when you're a rogue. You tend not to get hit.
Meanwhile, me takes 44 damage and 1 hit, and then thrown into poor
Yeah.
Vestelle.
What HP?
Smile emoji.
What
I'm
HP
smiling.
did
I'm smiling.
Honestly, that was the
Poor Artemis.
that was the roughest nat 20 I've seen.
Eight times we've been thrown. 8.
I think Artemis has been the victim of a couple of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been thrown a handful of times.
I think I've been thrown twice.
I don't think
Cons-
I've been thrown yet.
I know I was thrown at Darcy once,
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
but we both succeeded, so nothing happened.
Yes.
Yeah, no, one of us basically caught the other and set the other one down.
Yeah.
Okay, Darcy's turn next. We'll throw him next to the big guy that can throw things.
You
I go
mean
and
every
pick up
boss we
Darcy.
fight?
Exactly.
You can pick up Darcy, throw
I
him.
pick up Darcy and I just toss.
You grab his arms. I'll grab his legs.
Wait, no.
Throw him off the cliff, throw him off the cliff.
Why?
Rattle him.
Sorry,
boys.
it had to come to this.
We couldn't find a solution, so we're going with the radical option.
The clothes aren't that bad.
I think it's because of the possession. He thinks it's because of the clothes.
Alright.
You gotta remember that Darcy's trying to fucking dissociate from that shit as much as possible.
You guys are now making your way towards the city of Lest Pass. We're going to do one more random event from a person, and then we are going to probably call it thereafter. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a combat.
Whose turn is it?
Hey,
Anyone
So-
aside from Andy.
anyone except for Andy, yeah.
I just need to roll something.
Table.
So essentially what it is that for traveling events, you can suggest an event that happens, something like, something interesting that could have happened during the on the road that you believe would be realistic. It could be like a nonsensical event, or it could be completely reasonable. It could be a toll booth that has just now appeared in the middle of the road. It's just something interesting.
To be fair, we wouldn't know if it was there before.
That is
We've
true.
never passed this way.
You
We
wouldn't
haven't.
have. Yes, that is true. So,
Or you can just roll the table.
yes. Or you can roll the table that I have provided under the roll tables, the thing that looks like a list on the top right.
Okay, can I suggest something?
Sure.
Along the path, there's some kind of creature in the middle, and it looks like it's eating some kind of prey that it caught. But it's like a weird creature.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
dragon got it.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Dragon time.
Jake's
And-
like they thought they got away. No.
And here we see the mighty squid with legs.
Is it another crab?
Imagine.
That'd be too easy for you, Emily. He's not gonna do that.
When I say squid with legs, my brain came up with the image of just a squid with a pair of human legs.
Ew.
Okay. I have something. As you guys continue along the path towards Lest Pass, each day passing by a little bit slower than when you had been on the boat, mainly for the fact that you are not traveling nearly as fast, but you're making good headway. The weather is clear. It's not perfect, but a few clouds don't necessarily deter you from your travels. As you continue forward, it begins to rain ever so slightly. And as you guys are traveling along the road, Varus and anybody else who has a passive perception of 17 or higher, which I believe is Vaerun, and I think it's just Vaerun actually. I don't know about anything else. You guys pick up what sounds like a large and heavy, like maybe a few hundred feet ahead. It sounds like something thudding into the ground, or like squishing into the ground. You're not entirely sure.
Sounds like there's something big ahead. Be careful.
Oh, I heard that too.
Do you want me to pull over to
Define
the side?
big.
A heavy thud.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay in here.
It sounds like it's probably about a few hundred feet away, so...
Right. I'm just gonna get under the bench here.
If you want, I can go and give a look.
I mean, that'd be helpful.
Yeah, probably best that you just scout ahead.
Alright.
I'll try my best. I will walk off the cart and just disappear into foliage and make my way up there.
Give me some stealth checks.
I will fucking try my hardest at least.
I'll just pull the cart over to the side as we wait for him.
Bad roll.
You think you're pretty stealthy?
Oh yeah, super good at this.
Be a real blessing once you get a reliable talent, eh?
Yeah, you know, in like 6 more levels.
Oh, jeez.
5 more.
Is it 11? I thought it was 12.
No, it's 11.
Right.
11.
5 more levels.
10 and 12 are just ASIs.
Yeah. AKA more feet.
But you continue sneaking forward, trying your best to blend into the surroundings and kind of taking a look forward through the rain and the thudding. It's a bit difficult to tell what exactly is in the center of the road, but you see what appears to be the corpse of like a deer just sitting in the middle of the road. Give me a perception check.
Sure thing, chief. Awful.
You could tell something's not quite right. Like your senses, your just instinct is screaming something isn't right. But your eyes and your brain can't seem to be able to tell apart what is going on that's wrong. The corpse appears to be like almost moving side to side, but nothing seems to be moving it. You don't see any small creatures nearby. The fur is almost like dissolving, but
Can
you're not sure why.
Can I like get up into a tree closer by and see if there's not a better view of whatever's happening that I might be able to see?
How close are you getting?
That's a good question. How
You're
close am I
currently about 100 or so feet away.
I'll get to within 50.
Okay.
So I can see it with dark vision, if anything.
Sure. You're still in a tree nearby, so give me a perception check, a different one.
Sure. There we go.
A lot better. Now that you've got a bit of a different angle and kind of the rain is less right into your eyes, you can now see a bit better. And you can see that it appears to be... Oh, it's a big slime currently sitting in the middle of the road directly on top of this deer corpse.
Mm-hmm.
And the rain seems to be adding to its volume.
Yeah, I will take out the sending stone and I will just kind of whisper into it, and it obviously reaches Darcy because he's the one who has it.
Mhm.
Are they classified as slimes, would we know, or are they classified as oozes?
So they are specifically, in this world, categorized as biohazards.
Ah,
That sounds good.
and obviously that's how we would all refer to them, correct?
Yes.
As soon as
like, oozes and slimes are a subcategory of biohazards.
Okay, gotcha.
as soon
yeah,
as
I
Darcy
think
gets the whole thing. It's like,
Yep.
hello, you have reached Darcy beneath the bench.
Darcy, we have a big biohazard in front here. Very big, and it seems that the rain is adding to it.
Delightful. Is there a way around it?
Probably not. Nothing that wouldn't alert it, at least.
Is there a way that you could lure it off the path?
I could
As the
certainly
two
try.
of you are discussing this, you see that the majority of the body of the deer has actually dissolved, leaving just some bones and kind of like the bits of blood that haven't quite gotten through. And you see at that moment the actual entirety of the slime begins just compacting onto itself. Like the entire thing starts shrinking in size.
And now it's shrinking.
Oh, good. That's a good thing, right?
It flattens into like a wide, almost board like or cube on the ground, maybe about like 5 feet tall and like 20-25 feet wide on either way, before a violent kind of hit on the ground shakes. You nearly fall out of the tree, and you see the slime just bounce straight into the air and fucking shoot
the
off.
air.
It just shoots off into the northwest.
It's just completely going.
Yep.
Yeah, fight that dragon.
It is
And
fast.
we are good to go.
Oh, delightful. What was
Yes,
that noise?
it bounced and flew.
I gotta ask: is the sending stone? Can only Darcy hear it, or is it like in a small, like I guess like a
Anyone nearby would be able to hear it.
okay? Okay, then as all that's being said, as Artemis kind of gets the cart going again, Artemis just goes, I love nature.
It's magical, isn't it?
You know, this is part of the reason why I love traveling so much. You get to hang out with friends, see the world, commune with nature.
Now I have so many more reasons to lock my door and never wander outside again.
From the description you've been given, all of you can give me a nature check. The DC is pretty high to try and figure out what this thing might be.
Yeah, what are we saying? What are they saying the DC is?
Do you want me to give you the actual
fail.
DC? The DC is 23.
Yeah, sure. What?
I can't even
hit
pass.
that. Yeah.
I'm not even.
I mean, no one can.
I'll try to go
It's
for a
pretty,
nat 20
right?
because fuck it, why not? Let's see how close I
You
can
could
get.
potential in that 20. Actually, I don't even know if any of you have proficiency in nature, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Then yeah, unless you roll a natural 20, you probably wouldn't be able to get this info. I mean, you could go do research and lower that DC significantly, but also my game is
It's
not
not
responding.
rolling.
Yeah, no, my game's not
Yeah.
responding.
Yeah,
I
my
don't know.
game.
There you go.
Oh,
Ah!
Jesus
Ah!
Christ. Oh,
Sorry.
man, that first one was a 20. Damn shame.
Unfortunately, not natural.
Not a nat 20, but it was a 20.
Yeah. No, all of you are like thinking about this. You're like, what the fuck is this thing?
Hey. Artemis and Lyra could roll a nat 20. Calm down.
This is true.
Yeah,
All right.
game was
Lyra did not.
Artemis could roll a nat 20.
Artemis
Oh,
did
never
not.
mind.
Could boost each other up.
Nature's beautiful.
What about the kid and the dwarf?
No. No. The dwarf especially, no.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, 100% sure. He's got a negative
But that
2
kid,
modifier.
That kid, though.
Man, if only we had a ranger in this group whose favorite enemy was oozes or
There's
biohazard.
also the simple fact that that's probably a new creature comparatively to what he's aware of.
Oh yeah.
Only any of us had proficiency.
For all we know, there weren't even oozes before the first plague.
I mean, if I had proficiency, I might have been able to hit it with that first roll, but oh well.
So close. Yeah. You guys proceed onwards. The road no longer blocked by whatever creature it was that decided to settle for a meal. The only traces. Oh, go ahead.
As they pass by, I just hop back into the passenger seat real quick, swing off a tree, and hop back on.
Yeah. The only traces of whatever this creature that had existed is just a large indentation in the road.
Take it there's no deer there.
Oh, there is no more deer.
Well, you know, if anything, it's efficient. It doesn't waste.
Yeah.
I remember one merchant was talking about getting a bunch of little ones and using them for trash disposal. Come to think of it, I think he only had one hand.
I remember when I was younger, my mother used to tell me and my brother about these goblins that lived not too far from the village, and apparently they said that they had a pet ooze or slime or something like that they gave the bones of all the bad children get kidnapped, threw it in.
I had a similar story, I think. Although it wasn't ooze, it was, I think, a giant.
I hate that both of you have mentioned plots of anime,
Yeah.
but not actually. Motherfucker.
The weebs here.
One of you mentioned the goddamn slime anime, the other one mentioned By the Grace of the Gods, and I'm like, fuck both of you.
I don't know by the grace of
I
the
know.
gods.
I
Oh,
know,
that one's-
this is funny, because
That's
that's the
kinda new, right?
trash disposal one.
Oh,
That's like the one where this guy gets slimes and he made like a bathroom
Yeah.
for like people with those slimes. And he's like cleaning stuff
Laundromat,
up.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
slice of life, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's very wholesome.
Literally, both of you mentioned plots of animes, and I was just like, these motherfuckers.
I was literally just trying to think of a funny, and that was a funny.
But you guys all arrive at the city of Lust Pass with two new companions. And that is where we will call this week's session.
One of whom will be leaving, and the other one, hopefully, we can give to people far more responsible than us.
Yeah.
Nah, can I hire him as a hireling?
No.
Be
Can I
my
keep him?
squire?
I mean,
He will
Yeah.
die in the wild.
I guess you could. I'm not going to stop you.
We are
He'll
not
die
going
in
to
the-
have child labor. We're not going to have child labor workers after us.
He's 17. Rounded up, he'll be adult.
It's okay, I'm a priest. You know how priests are with children.
Oh,
That is not a joke I expected from UK. Good job.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
I'm impressed.
Thanks.
I'm gonna keep
I can
an
have
eye
him
on
there
you.
I can have him there to carry around my swords, but you know, it gets a little awkward because my swords just recall back to a demi-plane anytime I'm not using them. So really, he's not actually.
He's not doing
Useful.
anything. Congratulations,
Just,
kid. You have the easiest job in the world.
Sister looks pretty.
Yeah.
He could carry Vestelle's weapon, but she tossed him in the ocean.
You grabbed that back, by the way, right?
I think it goes without saying I grabbed my halberd.
Yeah, the halberd's back. Everything else is gone.
We just left the halberd behind. No big deal.
I feel like
No,
we're
poor
forgetting
crap.
something.
Goodbye, crab cracker. And good riddance. No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
That's not
Jake
something that
sends
would be left
all
behind.
the crabs. Yeah, Jake sends all the crabs at
all
us
the
now.
crabs. Literally, so many crabs.
It should have been a crab in the road.
Could you imagine?
A giant fucking crab.
That'd have been hilarious.
Where'd he come from?
Vestelle gets up. It's my time to shine.
Madame.
Oh no, I forgot it.